Oh, that was fucked up. Hey, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I lost my access to my camera and my microphone. And it took me like an hour to figure it out. I had to go through settings in Chrome and in Windows. It was a pain in the ass. I don't know. I know what I did, and I fucked a bunch of stuff up. So it was took me a while to figure it out, but I got it. Won't do that again, will I? Let's see. Is that microphone down there? Oh yeah, okay. I think we're all set. I think we're all set now. Anybody wants to come up and talk? There's Sweet Jane.
Hey,
Hi.
you're good now?
I got it now. I figured it out.
How did
Uh,
you lose access? How did you lose that?
all right. So I was like trying to remove shit that I wasn't using, and I actually accidentally hit this microphone down in the lower right hand corner.
Oh,
I'd never seen that before. Okay, so I like click that off. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh my god, that caused me a world of hurt. Let me tell you.
I figured you had to go in to the Google settings and all that in your browser and give it
Oh god,
permission to do it.
I had to watch a a documentary on how to reset all your settings and everything. Then I had to go into Windows settings and do that. And finally, because on both of my accounts it fucked it up. Um, so I think I'm good now. Sorry I lost you guys there at the end, but I was just trying to, take some stuff off, try to make this thing speed up a little bit, but yeah, I screwed up. But it happens, right?
It's a
Listen,
learning experience, right? That's what you call it.
I learned a lot. Trust me. I found settings that I never thought I'd see before. It's like, oh, And you know what? StreamYards wouldn't let me in. That was the biggest problem. I would log into StreamYards, and it said we cannot let you. Well, we'll let you in, but we can't have microphone or camera because your settings are off. Well, I'm like, and their description of how to turn them back on was like so little. It didn't make sense to me. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna type it into Google, see how to do it, and
Yeah,
finally, finally, I figured it out. But
I had that trouble a long time ago, and I'm like, "What do you mean? I got to give permissions?" So I figured it out. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll never forget now."
what a pain in the ass. I was like, I just chalked it up as a learning experience. I didn't get pissed off or anything. I was kind of like frustrated a little bit at first, but I'm like, I'm just gonna. I had to go through it a couple times because it's like click on this, this, that, and go to this, and go to this, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know, man. It's like it was rough, but it should be good.
Yeah,
It should be all good now, you know.
yeah. She said she's going to go live a little bit later.
Oh, back up.
Yeah, she's going to come back later because her phone was dying. My phone was only on like 20%.
Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm like, "Hey, then you'll get your later people. She'll get the people that come later." And she's like, "Since you guys aren't going to go live on Space Chats, then I'll go ahead and go live later."
Right. I just fired this up just to see if everything's working. Give it a test run. So
I figured that. I was like, "Oh, he's either got questions or he just wants to see if everything's cool now."
yeah, it's all good. It's all good now. That's actually there were some settings that I like reset. Like it clears all like your old cache and stuff, and it's supposed to speed it up a little bit, and because I had tons of junk in there, and um, so I reset like all the Chrome defaults, and I think that might have caused me a little bit of a problem, but um, I got through it. You know, I'm not a dummy. I'm not a professional, but I'm not dummy either. I'm pretty good at looking at things and trying to figure them out myself. But man, that took a long time. I think I killed like an hour. Know what I'm saying, Jane? Uh-oh. You still there? What happened? Jane's quiet. She's not saying nothing.
What?
Oh, I was just talking to you. I was like, what happened to Jane?
I'm here. You didn't hear me?
No.
Well, what the hell? I was talking.
No, I didn't hear anything. Because I
What
thought
the?
maybe I looked at your mic to see if it was muted, and it wasn't muted, and I didn't hear anything from you, but it's all good now.
Let me test something. Hold on. I'm going to talk here in a second. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. Yes, indeedy. Just trying to see. It's still kind of. I know my Gmail is kind of bricked up a little bit because I don't see my other account in there, but that's okay. I can log into that. I don't get a lot of shit in there anyway. So, are you still talking? Because I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Jeez, I was talking.
Nope. Couldn't hear you.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I closed some things.
I hear you now. Fine.
Weird. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Cool. I hear you. I hear you. Perfect. So let's see. Becca, what time did Becca come on? She came on early, like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to what time it was. I didn't.
No.
I
I was
don't know.
surprised because I got the notification. We were talking. I saw the notification. I was like, "What?" But it's all good. It was a good stream. I had fun in there. It was a good stream.
Yeah, I've just been tired all day. I'm not feeling too well, so I was like, my mind couldn't even like think. I couldn't even come up with what to say. I was like, and I'm on slow speed today.
That's how I was yesterday. I was like, "Oh man, I'm just sitting here like my brain is like dead." I definitely did get enough sleep yesterday, so I mean I contributed to that and changed my sleep schedule and everything. But I think I'm back. I feel like I'm regular spaceman today, so it's all good. Hi Tim, good to see you, buddy. What we got here?
Hi, Tim.
Jump.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I'm gonna bring him up. I'm gonna bring him up.
Can you hear me though?
I hear you fine.
Oh, okay. I keep checking.
Hey, y'all.
Hi,
Hey
Tim.
Tim,
How y'all doing?
good.
Good. How's your night, Tim?
It's actually not too bad.
That's
Great.
good.
Today has not been too bad.
Nice, bro.
Awesome.
Today's a good day too for me. You know.
I mean, I'm kind of scared about what's going to happen on Thursday, but hey, it's going to be okay.
Why?
It's going to be great.
What's Thursday?
Thursday, I got a doctor's appointment. We're with my specialist that I started seeing last month, and we're
Okay.
going to try to check and see if she wants to keep me on my medicine that I'm on for night
Okay.
terrors and stuff.
All right, that's cool. Don't worry about it. It'll go good. I always freak out every time I go to the doctor. I'm always thinking the worst, and
Well, I'm not really thinking the worst right now, but I'm thinking, okay, what is in the back of her mind? Because this is a doctor that haven't seen before up until last month, and I'm just, I guess I'm trying to get a feel for her. I guess, trying to really see how she thinks,
right.
and stuff. So.
Well, I mean, if you tell her you're doing good and everything, then I mean, just be truthful. If you're feeling good, you're feeling good. If you're not, you're not.
And that's what I think. I think it'll be all right, but there's always that little hesitation, little bit of hesitation. Well, what's this day going to bring? But I'm sure that I'll be all right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I hope she's a good doctor and not just a pill pusher. You know what I mean? Like really listens to you.
Right. Well, I noticed last month whenever I started going to her, she was like, Tim, she said, okay, she said, here's what I do not want to do. She said, if you need medicine, she said, ask for it. But she said, I don't want to be the kind of doctor that takes you off of medicines that you've been on for, say, half your life and then mess it up.
That sounds
Good.
good to me.
Or put you on medicine that you don't need.
Good.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, good doctor.
Yeah, she is. She's a very good doctor.
Hi.
But then again, but then again, she works with this stuff. I mean, that's all that she's done. I mean, she's with Boot Hill Counseling, so she's in that field.
I'd feel way more comfortable with a doctor that tells me that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
She always my doctor always asks me, she's like, how you feeling? Is everything, everything working okay for you?
Right.
Do you feel okay? Do you need something? I mean, like I've been on what's it? Deloxetone. It's like Cymbalta, right?
Okay.
And,
Yep.
and it kind of keeps my mood,
Yeah. Yeah.
level.
No.
And it seemed like it was dropping off. Like last time I saw her, and she bumped it up to 40 milligrams, and in about 4 or 5 days, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. That's cool. So
Yeah.
she's a good doc. She always looks at my blood work. Every 3 months I get my blood work, and she looks at it, and she's like, yeah, yeah, yep, yep. You do this, lay off the potassium, and
Yep. Yep.
you know,
Well, see, that's one thing that they asked me. They were like, "You ready for blood work?" And I had just had my blood work drawn by my primary doctor, and
mm-hmm,
so and Medicaid, it being you know only a couple weeks out, Medicaid won't pay for it.
mm-hmm,
So she's like, well, she said, I'm not going to do blood work right now, but she said, eventually, she said, I do want to do blood work to see where we are with
mm-hmm.
your medicines and, stuff like that. And I
Right.
said, well, you can also get that from my primary if you need to. So,
Yeah. She probably wants updated too. It's like
yeah,
updated, like if they're trying to keep things regulated properly, the latest blood work is always the best,
yeah,
and you got to fast right for it and everything, and make sure
yeah.
get it done. It's very important because the blood work tells them everything. I mean, the proof is
Oh,
in
yeah,
the proof is in the pudding. They
yep,
see it, and then they're like, okay, well, this says this says that, and then they know how to treat you. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's like you may have something going on and you feeling great and everything, but the blood work may say something else, and
right,
you know it's all about regulating and keep you know just it's like changing the oil in the car. You got to keep
yeah.
it all the time.
And
I
and
get mine.
that's
I
what
mean,
I like about this doctor is, she's very thorough, very, I mean, she's not afraid to ask questions, and I'm not afraid to ask questions. She said, just consider me as your primary doctor, so,
right, right, right.
so it'll be all right.
I mean, if you feel comfortable with her, that's cool because I'm real comfortable with my doctor. I'll say anything I want, and she's like, she's only a couple of years older than me, and so she's like cool. I'm like, well, sometimes some days I feel like this, some days I feel like that,
Yeah, yeah,
and she's like, yeah, well, we're gonna check this. I'm gonna prescribe this test. I'll let you know. When it comes back if it what if I don't call you, she's like, it's probably okay. If I call you, because we got apps for our doctors. I don't know about
okay,
you,
yep, yep,
and we can like text back and forth to each other and stuff. So if something's really really out of whack, she'll like either call me or text me, and she's a cool doctor. She really is. She's
yeah,
very very easy to talk to, and she's
yep,
funny. I love her.
yeah.
Great.
That's the thing with this doctor. I think even though it's only been a month that I've known her, she seems very caring about her patients and stuff. So I think I'll be just fine.
That's good. I've
Yeah,
never
that's nice.
I'm lucky. I've never had a bad doctor. I mean, the doctor I had for like the first 25 years of my life, he was so cool. He was really, really good guy. And then he left the practice to go down south. I was like heartbroken. I'm like, oh man, I like that guy. And then I
Yep.
went to this other guy. He was really young. He was like 22, 23. And I liked him a lot, but I don't think he was doing the things I needed for him to do, and so and he sent me to this diabetic care associate's place, and because it was for my thyroid, because I have a like really really bad thyroid problem, and it's
Right.
up and down. It's weird, and this guy's a real pro. He's like 70 something years old, and he's like seeing everything, and he's straightening it out like immediately, like within a month. I was like perfect, so he's a cool guy. I like him a lot. We talk, like I don't see him a whole lot, but then I started seeing a primary that's in his same practice, and because I was like, I can kill one bird with two, or kill two birds with one stone. I can go to her,
Yep.
and she's real cool, and yeah, I'm very lucky. I feel grateful for my doctors. They're cool
Yep.
people, and they really know what the hell's going on, and they communicate too. It's nice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And that's one thing that I like about my doctor, that's my primary doctor. She said, we're going to converse with each other, and, if she sees something that, or some of the other doctors that you have see something wrong, she said they'll tell me and I'll tell them if I see something wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. They all communicate. It's all like in a network, so they can.
Yeah.
They like she can pull up, like she always comes in. She has her little laptop. She types shit, and she's like, "Well, yeah, this doctor did this doctor did that, blah blah blah." And like I
Yep.
see what they got you on, and they all communicate and everything. So I'm like, I feel pretty comfortable. I really do.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the best they possibly can. So.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. With what they have, yeah, yeah.
So I'm happy.
So, how things your way going? Both of you.
Going good for me. Going good for me today. I stayed in bed for a while, but I didn't sleep real well. I was like in and out of it because I don't know. I blame it on caffeine. I had a Mountain Dew yesterday, and I don't usually drink caffeine, but I really was like, I was like dying for a Mountain Dew, and I drank it, and it really like kind of screwed me up a little bit, So I blame it on that. I mean, but I'm feeling really good right now.
Well, good.
How's Sweet Jane feeling right now?
I'm tired today. I just feel like I'm kind of walking in wet sand. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just tired. I'm in a great mood and everything, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever just hit slow speed? Like, you're just on slow speed for the day.
Yep. Yep.
That's me.
Been there, done that. I did that for up until I started getting my meds right and stuff like that. I did that for, oh Lord, probably 3 years.
Yeah, it's like
I think that's what it is. I think it's a new med I started Saturday, and I think finally today I saw the effects where it's kicking in, and I'm like, holy crap. I kept saying, yeah, I don't have any of those effects they're talking about. And then today I was like, oh boy. Uh-oh.
Maybe does that kick up your metabolism at all? I mean, I don't know much about that drug.
I don't think it does that, but it I don't really know. I was just worried there would be so many different things that I wasn't sure about. But Mike was telling me the guys at his work, sometimes they had to go home sick. They just felt awful. And I'm like, here it is, like Tuesday and like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I felt great. I was like, I don't feel anything. This is great, And then today I just woke up and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. And I got out of bed where I slept all night. And then I went straight to the couch and I'm like, I don't think I can do anything. And I got a couple dishes in that sink and it's probably not going to happen. And then I couldn't even sit up. It was too much to sit up. So I laid down and I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah,
you got to listen to your body. If you don't feel like doing anything, you don't feel like doing anything.
I did. That's why I was like, I'm just going to roll with it today because there's something wrong. And I'm like, we're going to roll with it. Just stay right here and don't worry about anything. And
absolutely.
And you said you lost 5 pounds over the weekend.
Yeah, I lost 5 pounds since Saturday, so I know it's working,
That's
but
cool. That's good.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I guess it is.
Right.
It's good, but still, like, geez, Louise, I didn't expect to have it all hit at once. But I kind of thought maybe that's what it would do. Like, it would have to kind of build up or something, and then
Right.
Do you still have an appetite?
today I did. Strangely, like for the first couple of days, it was kind of totally gone. It was just like, yeah, I don't care if I eat. Like, I never had the nausea. They say you get really bad nausea, and she said, you're going to get indigestion, you're going to get constipated, and you're going to get this. And I'm like, oh, sounds like a walk in the park. I can't wait. Right.
Right.
But I think I feel a little indigestion now. I'm like, all I had was that salad with some tuna salad on it. So I'm like, I don't know where that's got. So I think I'm just getting those symptoms that I was supposed to get. Like, had the stomach pain today, and I just feel off, almost like a partial flu, but I know I don't have the flu. You know what I mean? Like,
Do
so
you
I'm like,
feel
I don't,
do you feel hungry right now?
oh no, I was hungry today. Like, I just wanted to munch. So, like, I just munched on low carb stuff kind of all day when I would get hungry. And then I drank a good bit of stuff. Like, I drank Diet Pop like most of the day, but I was like, wow, I can't wait till this day advances and just eat my salad and
Yeah.
and then I don't eat anything past my dinner around 4 o'clock, and then I'm done. I cut it off. So, but
That's
Right.
good. Yeah, that's good.
I was like, holy crap, I can't wait till this day's over and start over
Yeah.
again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's kind of a good feeling.
No, but I'm slow. Like, normally I'm a quick thinker. I'm like excited. I have a million thoughts, and today I'm like struggling to like fish for one thought.
What is the medicine? Can I ask that?
Oh, it's that damn Ozempic they're putting everybody on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. The reason why I asked is because I was wondering if it was that because my cousin is on that. And he said for a while he felt that way.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It is helping my blood sugars a lot, and there is like the appetite control and stuff like that. But
Yeah. You want to watch your blood sugars. You don't want it to get too low, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
oh no, they're good. I got that sensor I wear on my arm, so if it goes below or above what my set point, it goes off. So
Right.
I don't have to worry about that. It watches for me. But it's been kind of interesting. I'm like, and
Right.
the first couple weeks is just the starter dose. Okay. Now, and then
Right.
the dose doubles. So
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
I didn't really want on it. I didn't want this medication at all. I didn't, I just swore I would never ever take it. Too many bad side effects to worry about. But
But like you said, it's going to get you on your way. And once you're on your way, you won't have to take it anymore. You know, it's like you'll find
yeah,
your
Yep.
road, and
I mean, nobody understands like when you're heavy and you've been heavy, and people always say, oh, Jane, you don't look like you're heavy at all. I'm like, no, that's not the case. Okay. Looks are deceiving. I am. And it's like torture. And it's like, I'm a skinny girl stuck in a fat body, and it's been my whole life. And I'm just ashamed. And I'm at the age now where I have to really do something about this. I can't keep doing this. It's like slow suicide if I don't get healthy.
Yep.
right,
I've got to get healthier. I have to like do it for my health. I don't care to ever be thin. I only want to be healthy.
right,
Yeah.
Huge
yep,
difference. Huge difference there. I
Yep.
don't care about
Yep.
vanity.
yep,
I'm too old to worry about that. I don't care about, losing weight to be pretty, to be anything. I just want to be healthy.
Yeah.
Well, your mind might change if you lose a lot of weight. You'll be like, "Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna," you know,
What?
if
No.
like might actually enjoy it, and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna wear this and wear that." I mean, I would love to. I'd love to lose
I
some
don't.
weight.
I hope that is never me because I'm very down to earth and I'm very plain. I'm very not fancy. I don't want to ever be that way. Like,
I just want to fit into my old jeans. That's what I want. I still got like I got all these jeans I can't wear now because I lost weight and they look stupid on me. And even with a belt, I can't wear them. They're too big. Then I got these jeans I was wearing when I was like 190 pounds. I can't fit in those. So it's like, I'm like in the middle with these 2 or 3 pair of Levi's that I wear the shit out of, and I love Levi's, and that's what I wear. So I mean,
Yeah.
I can wear the same earrings I wore in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they hoops? Are they big hoops?
We didn't wear those in high school. No, we didn't have big hoops back then.
No.
No. I hardly ever wear earrings. You hardly won't see me with jewelry too often. I have some, but it's like I'm just not fancy. It's just not me. I don't
Yeah.
really care.
You're plain Jane.
I
Yep.
am. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? It's
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
why
I know.
not?
I got my own style. It's nothing fancy. I like blue jeans in the winter, and I like those cargo shorts in the summer. That's what I wear, and that's it. I don't have anybody to impress, so I don't care. I got all my t-shirts I wear and stuff. I don't wear like dress shirts or sweaters in the winter or anything like that. I don't like dressing up. I really don't. I just like being, as long as I'm comfortable. I like my clothes a little bit loose. I don't like tight anything.
Yeah, me too. It's awful. It's expensive to be a woman because, like, I have really long hair. Okay, so if I go to the hairdresser, or go to the beauty shop and say I just want to go get my hair colored, which I do myself and I've done myself for many, many years, and I buy the professional hair color at the store, not at Walmart, and I
Mhm.
get the good stuff, and I can do it for $20 myself, and
Right.
it's the permanent stuff. But if I go get it done, it's going to be well over $100 just to do
Oh,
what I can do at home in an hour, right? So
yeah.
Oh,
to
well,
me,
yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't care about that. And then, of course, they're going to want to cut your hair. So then you got the
Yep.
additional cost. And then they're going to want to style it. And I'm like, why the heck would
Yep.
I have you style it? I'll just go home and do it. But women want that. Okay. So then you got an additional cost. And then, of course, they're like, well, how about your nails today? So that you're going to pay $50 to $100 or whatever around here you are for a set of
Yep.
fake, horrible nails that, like, in
Mhm.
5 minutes, they're going to drive me like hell crazy because I can't even like do my zipper. I can't do anything with nails on. I cannot stand nails. And
Right.
I don't
Right.
don't care if my hands look pretty or not. I just think it's stupid to spend that kind of money. I'm just one of those
Well,
kind of
yeah.
girls. It's like
Yeah.
I'm a man's dream because, like, yeah, you can take me out in the woods and go hunting, and you can take me to car shows, and I'm not going to spend your money on like hairdressers and nails and
Right.
but like, really, I'm not that way. And all my friends are. They're like, I went one time. My friend was like, "Come do nails. Come get your nails done with me." I'm like, "What? Why?" And she's like, "Come on, just do it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." I said, "I'll try it." Well, the women only spoke Chinese or whatever they speak, right?
Yeah.
They were so mean to me. They were mean to me in Chinese. I mean, it was awful because my hands, I have a hand disease, so my fingers are shaped weird and they can't lay flat. And they were like, put your hand like this, put your hand like this, put your hand like this. And they were so mean. And I kept saying, I can't do that with my fingers. I can't do it. And so, like, I was so mad by the time it was over. And then they're like, that's $55. And I was like, what? Believe it.
Right.
You sound like my wife because I mean, when I first met her in her 20s and stuff, she would go and get her hair done, and she always come home crying. She'd be like, "I don't like it. I hate it. I don't like what they did." She'd be like, "It sucks. Do you like it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think it looks nice." She's like, "I hate it. I hate it." So like once she got like over that, she would just dye her hair at home, and she loved doing it. And she was never. I mean, she had big nails, anyways. I mean, she didn't need to go get her nails done. I mean, she just, she had these like really long piano fingers, and her nails were like, they were like pretty big and long, and she would just, she just put the nail polish on, and that's it. She wasn't like that. She thought it would be impressive to go and get it done, but and it did look nice, but she never liked it. She was never comfortable. Every time she get home, she was always unhappy, and I was like, well, why do you do it then? I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't get my hair done. I was just growing my hair and put it back in a ponytail, and that was it. I never went anywhere to get a haircut ever.
Yep.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
just now that like my son and my husband will go get their hair cut somewhere because I've always done it ever since I've been married to him. I always did the haircuts and everything, but with my hands being so bad now, my arthritis getting real bad, I can't do it. So,
Right.
Lori,
Hey,
Lori! Lori's hair.
Yep.
yes, the party is here. Where's Becca?
I
She's
think
getting
she's
ready.
going to go live later. I think she's going to go live again. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't stay long because then my dad had came earlier, and then he came back.
Hey, go eat your food.
Everything good?
Yeah, he just came to bring some vegetable and eat a sandwich and have a smoothie.
Oh,
Yeah, and then he left. Plus, I got my mama's prescriptions, and I was telling him what to give her till I go up there this evening and fill up her pill container and check her vitals. And I was tripping out on her pills because the doctor hired her. She says I put her to the same doctor I have because I had her a nurse practitioner, but I really didn't really like his schedule too much when he would schedule her appointments. It wasn't like a steady schedule where he would say, "Okay, I'm gonna be there at 12." No, it was from 12 all the way to like 4 or 5, and then he wouldn't even call me sometimes if he was running late or anything. And my schedule don't work like that. It has to be a exact time when he's coming out. So I put her with my doctor, and then when she would have like a UTI or something, he would take forever to give me antibiotics for her, and I can't be doing it like that. So I told her, "Mom, I'm going to let you see my doctor, and if you like him, then we'll just keep you with him." And she said, "Okay." So she liked him, so I have her with him now. But he didn't run it by me why he hired her cholesterol medicine. So I got to call the clinic tomorrow and ask him why he did that. Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah, so that's what I just got off the phone with her, and then my dad just left. Yeah, yeah. But
Busy. So you had a busy day, right?
I took off today. I had to. I needed a break. I needed to be in bed. Yeah, I really did. So I only
And now you
took
get
the
to
baby to.
chill.
Yeah, I feel good. I took the baby to school. I went to a store called Smart and Final to go grab paper towels, toilet paper, vegetables. I did that, and then I came home and was talking with my youngest daughter. She was doing dishes, and it's kind of relaxed. I needed that.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
really, yeah, I really needed that until I had to go get the baby from school. But what I did instead of getting him from school and then going to Walmart and picking up her medication and a few things I needed from there, I went and did that before I got him. So I knew that when I came home, I didn't have to go back out. I didn't have to go back
Right.
out,
Yep.
until later on tonight. Yeah. But
Are you close to
I
the
got,
store?
oh yeah, I think that's why I pay so much rent because I'm close to the stores.
Must be nice. I'm 8
Yeah, my
miles
parents.
away.
Oh yeah, and my parents live down the street from me, so that's really good.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So kind of like works out really good. That's another reason why I don't want to move from this area, but I know I am. Maybe sometime next year, I need a bigger place, and but I don't know if I'm gonna stay in this city, and I really don't want to move away from my mom. But if I have to, I have to because I don't really use freeways too much. I get really anxiety when I'm on the freeway.
Yeah.
But if I could get a cheaper place, a bigger place for cheaper, then I have no choice, to move over 2 cities over, which is not going to be far, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depends on the traffic.
Yeah.
hmm
I think I'd have a problem with those freeways.
30
I
minutes.
do. I
That's
do.
30
Mm.
minutes. Quite a trip.
Yeah, 30, 15 minutes. Depends how the traffic is. Yeah. So it's a blessing that she lives down the street. Sometimes I won't even drive over there. I'll just take my son's electric scooter and take that over there and ride it over there. Yeah.
Really? That's
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we live in 2 cities over, I won't be able to do that. I'll have to get the trolley and then the bus,
Right.
and
Right.
that wouldn't even work out on the bus anyway because you can't bring them type of things on the bus rack. You could have to bring a bike, and then
Right.
damn well I ain't gonna be down the street with a bike.
You have a trolley?
Mm-hmm. A
Oh, how
trolley, a
cool.
train, all that. Trolleys, trains, yeah. The Amtrak.
Oh,
Like the San Francisco treat. Remember they used to have those commercials with the trolleys on them?
rice
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love
Yep.
that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of weirdos, but you just gotta ignore all that type of stuff. And I was kind of irritated, kind of maybe like anxiety, overthinking too much this morning because I always tell the kids if you're gonna cook late in the kitchen, just clean it up. So when I go make the baby breakfast in the morning because he doesn't eat breakfast at school, he doesn't like it. Hi Tim, I forgot to say hi to you. Hi Jane. Hi Spaceman. I forgot to greet you guys when I came in. But
Hey Lori, thanks for coming in.
oh yeah, always. I have another friend that's doing another stream, but sometimes the combo's not there. Not that I don't like them. I'm sub to them. I'm a mod there, but I go say hi. Like I say, if I can't stay long, I always come and say hi to everybody. That's just the type of person that I am. But there's not too much conversation there. So I'm like the kickoff to conversation, and those sometimes in those streams too. They're really cool people. Maybe one day I'll share their links to you guys. You guys come and join. It's a really good community we have. Everybody blesses everybody. Like everybody tries to help everybody. It's really good. It's really nice. Yeah.
Wow,
You can-
cool.
What's
You
the
can
name?
drop-
Yeah.
If you feel like it, you can drop them in the chat if you want.
Yeah. Black Lion and Mama Cricket and Mountain Mama. They're like Chess McFly. Like they're really, really good people. Like real good people. And first I was like, no, they're not my cup of tea. But after I like kept on going on their lives and getting to know them, like I really, really built a relationship with them, through YouTube. And they're really good people. And I always see them like if one needs a pack of cigarettes and one's having like a struggle, the other one will bless that one with like $6, $7, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. Like, and everybody shares out each other. Everybody sub to each other. Everybody, even if like I say, like if we can't stay long in the lives, we always come and give a thumbs up and say hi. And they're always like trying to encourage me. You should make a channel, And I'm like, no, I really don't have the time for that. So they're really good people. They're really, really good people. I just had to get to know them. I had got another community too I was on, but I think it was like all a fraud. Like it was really weird. It was more like he was trying to get everybody to be a cult or something, like, and then it came out, everybody makes their type of money on their own. I get that, I'm all for it, and the wife ended up doing prostitution, and nobody said nothing. Like we were like, okay, if that's the way she makes her money, we're cool with that, But then it was like they started mixing it with the sister's mental health and the mother being 80 with her dementia, and it was just the challenges got all over the place,
Wow.
everybody started going against each other and talking really bad about each other, and I was
Oh,
just
that's a
like,
hot
wow,
mess.
like a lot of us left there. A lot of us left there. And the ones that did leave, they kind of like went on their own little channel, like this one broad that I met off there. I thought she was cool, and everything. And she started opening up her life to me. We exchanged phone numbers and everything was cool. But then what really, really got to me is when she would act kind of shady on her lives towards me and the Mountain Mama lady. Like, I don't know, like we know we've known her from that channel, when we were all cool and stuff, we all agreed on the same thing of that channel was all bad, we all left. But she's always talking about them. She's always just like, she ended up being with her daughter's 19-year-old ex-boyfriend. And it's like, you don't even know what to believe when she's telling me her story, because it's just like, it's all over the place.
Yep.
And she only texts me when she wants me to go on her lives, her live streams and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, like, it's just all weird, So I was telling Mountain Mama today, like, she goes, hey, are you going to go on Tiffany's live today? I go, she's cool people. I'm not going to sit here and bash her, but some things just don't add up. I go, you'll catch on yourself. I told her, she's really a sweetheart, And she goes, "You're not gonna go on today?" I said, "No, no, I'm good." Like she only recognizes like the bad people on her channel. She don't recognize those like nice people that are trying to like encourage her to like push her channel more, and she'll can make a couple bucks off of it. And so I really don't want to be a part of that gossip, a part of the people on there being two faced and all that type of stuff.
Grift,
Like I was like, no, I'm good.
grift,
hmm
like grifters, right? They're like grifters.
Yeah,
That's the trouble.
yeah,
Finding
yeah. It's
people
just
that
like
are
a
like genuine, nice, and
yeah,
real people. Yeah.
yeah. And so the people, the community I'm a part of now, like everybody loves each other there. We all like tell each other we love each other. Have a blessed night. Like we're all cool like that, all of us. And they let you share your lives. They let you share your link on their streams so you could build up more subscribers. Like everybody literally looks out for each other, and they're all just so funny too.
Yep.
Real nice people.
Good.
Yeah. So I went on
It's
mountain.
nice when you find a good channel like that, and they're people you
Yeah.
gravitate to. It's really nice to see those people. And I know it's hard. Like
Mhm.
if there's a day go by that we all don't get together or something, it's like, man, I miss those people
That's how
today.
I am.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I'll be like, "Oh, spaceman, I hope he does it live," or Becca do it live. Somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but they're a really good community right there, and they welcome everybody in, everybody's different races. One of the guys there, they call him backyard country boy, and he likes to drink a lot, but he's so funny though, on his lives, and he likes to fish. He's from Virginia too, and Mountain Mama's from Virginia. And it's really nice. And I think Mama Cricket and Black Lion, they're husband and wife, and they live in, I think, Idaho. Yeah. And they were
Wait,
having like a little struggle. They were having like a little struggle with their rent, and one of the community people helped them out. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, I want you guys all to subscribe to them and show them love, because they really helped me and my wife out, with some of our rent for this month. And I thought that was so sweet.
what's the
Mhm.
name of that channel?
One is Black Lion. His is Black
Is that
Lion, and then his wife is Mama Cricket.
the name of the channel though?
Black Lion.
Yeah, that's the name of the channel.
Okay.
Black Lion and Mama
Yeah.
Cricket.
Yes, and then Mountain Mama.
Mountain Mama.
Yeah.
She's from West Virginia, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Okay.
She's
I think
on
I've
it's
seen her.
WV. Yeah, it's WV Mountain Mama.
Okay, yeah. So
And
she's
she's
from
really,
my state.
yeah, she's just such a sweetheart. Real sweetheart. All of them are right there.
We
She's on
got
live
them
right
right.
now. I went to go say hi, and then I told him I had to leave because my dad was still here. But I did go show love and all that. Yeah, really nice whole community they have. I call them my country community. hmm
Welcome back, Tim.
Very,
Yeah.
Yeah,
very nice. Very nice people. You guys, I think you guys would like them. I think Becca would like them
we
too.
got a crew here. We're a pretty good family, I think. We all care about it.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
No no negativity, it's always cool.
Yep. It's always good with positive vibes.
And
I
see,
mean, there's
that's
been some
one thing that
times that it's not been so positive, but I generally didn't enjoy those times. So I hope they're not back.
You gotta
Yeah.
every channel, you gotta expect that on every channel. There's always gonna be somebody that comes in that,
No more, please.
Always weirdos, huh? Like this one lady, Talia Honey, she does she's Section 8 and she's low income and she has a special needs daughter, and I'm a mod on her channel, and it took me a while though to really start watching her channel because I don't really watch channels like that. But I got to know her as a person. She's a sweetheart. And then I seen another lady on there called Dre, and her channel is really good too. So I'm subscribed to both of their channels. And I'm not gonna go subscribe to everybody else's, but I think they're real, and I talk to them, and they're real sweet ladies. They're one has 7 kids, one would have had 5, but one of the twins died, and the other one's did to say special needs. But she shows her daughter, and people were like talking shit about her daughter. Now there's a limit. You don't talk about people's kids. You don't do that.
no,
Especially
no.
the one with
Right.
special needs. So So we all kind of
Right.
like got mad about that. Yeah, and then she had a lot of trolls come in her live, so it's hard to keep up, to keep deleting and blocking people. Oh, weird. It's just so many.
Yeah. It is a job.
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
some like really good, wholesome channels, really down to earth people just get splattered with spam. It's so sad. It really is because there's nothing bad about these people. I mean, it's like the nicest, wholesome, lightest channel, and there could be like 5,000 nice people in there, and some asshole comes in, with like and starts
Mm-hmm.
like spam bombing. And it's like, what the fuck.
Rude. It's very rude. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
It's like
people don't have nothing better to do, than to just sit there and talk crazy. Like, who has time for that?
Yeah.
it sucks.
But yeah, I like good channels like this and like the people I was telling you guys about. You can enjoy them. You could talk to people, get to know people.
Exactly.
Yep. Everybody has a struggle. Everybody has something to share.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're all human beings here on this same rock, this big rock they call Earth. So
Yep.
Yep.
That's right. So what is everybody having for dinner?
I had a pork steak
Oh. Mm-hmm.
and some green beans and mashed potatoes.
it
Oh, you
sounds-
made that, Cam?
No, actually, my worker that I've got coming in during the day and stuff
Oh, okay.
made it for me.
cool.
Oh, that sounds real nice. So you have a caregiver.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's nice. That's really nice. And you, Spaceman, what you have for dinner?
I'll tell you. I'm having this later. It's London broiled Philly cheesesteak with green peppers, onions, and mushrooms.
Oh, that sounds real good. And you, Jane?
Wow.
I had some romaine lettuce with pumpkin seeds on it and some tuna salad on it.
That sounds real good too. Yeah, because you're diabetic, kind of like me. You eat low carb.
Yeah. I'm back on
Yeah.
it good now.
Me too. I jumped back on it today. I was like, I gotta stop this. I jumped back, and I feel good when my sugars are leveled down and I'm taking care of myself. I feel better. Like I have more energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm
Yeah.
not I don't touch stuff, I feel like real irritated, real. Like I know I'm doing wrong. My feet will start hurting. My hands will start hurting. My body will feel extra heavy. I don't like that.
Are you diabetic, Lori?
Type 2, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to like
Carbs just
I
make
try
it.
to like keep
They
up
make
with all my low carb stuff. And I do pretty good. When I go hard, I go like real hard. I drop weight pretty quick. But when I mess up, oh look out, here comes the Doritos, here comes the cookies,
My sugars.
here comes the burritos, here comes the bread, here comes the tortillas.
Yep.
Yeah.
My sugars are usually around 120.
Oh, that's excellent. That's how my mama's be like 97, 110, 129. I got her like that though. Yeah. Her sugars be really, really excellent. Ever since I had started taking care of her and getting her on her meds, making sure she takes all her medicine for her cholesterol, her high blood pressure, and all that.
My A1C was 5.4.
Oh, that's excellent. We ain't even gonna talk
Yeah.
about mine right now.
But
The
for
lowest
some
I got
reason,
mine was to the lowest I got mine was to a 7.
my glucose level on my last blood work the other day, it came back high. So I don't understand that. I mean, I fasted for like 14 hours. So I don't
Okay. Wow.
like that. But yeah, it's usually around 5.4, 5.5. They don't even check me anymore. They're like, yeah, you're fine. We're not even gonna.
Your A1C, yeah, that's really good. That's a good reading. And you Jane, how your sugars be?
My last A1C was 6.3.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, but the year before I was 12 something.
Oh wow. My highest was a 10.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I went into action stage and went, no more. I've had it. I'm done. And I'm sick of certain things. Like, they had me on this pill that made me get like, my jaw actually trembled and I was drooling on
Oh, no.
myself. And
Oh, no.
I gained 45 pounds in like 3 months. And I was like, okay, I've had enough. So like, I just took control and took charge of my life and went off that pill and just said, that's it. That's it. So,
What do you take? What do you take now for your diabetes?
um, well, I take an insulin shot. I have to take, Humalog.
Yeah, that's what I have.
And then I
No,
was on,
Lancet.
My wife took that Hemalog. Yeah.
I was on like Lantus, but they changed me to Semglee, which is like the generic kind of version of that.
Yeah.
But now I'm on that Ozempic, so I really don't have to take that Semglee,
Oh,
the long
Ozempic is
acting
really
shot.
good. Yes, that's really good. That's once a week.
Yeah, I just started it Saturday, but
Be careful
so
with
far
that.
it's
How many
doing.
how many
I
milligrams
know.
are you at?
I'm just at the starter date, the 0.25 or whatever it is, just to start.
Oh, okay. Yeah, be careful with that. That's what I was on, and it really messed me up.
Yeah, this is the first day. Like I was telling them that I actually had stomach pain
Yep.
and I just feeling
Mm-hmm.
kind of crappy today, but I felt good
Yeah.
until today. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it gives you diarrhea for the first couple hours, and then after that you're good, but you don't feel thirsty or hungry.
Right. Today I was actually hungry though. I'm like, why am I hungry? Because I haven't been hungry for like days. So
Wow. Good. Yeah. And then yeah, with the once a week shot I was doing, it messed with my pancreas, so I couldn't do it anymore. And
yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
yeah, it wasn't the beginning of the milligrams. It wasn't the second time of the milligrams. It was the third time when he went to the highest one. That's when I knew something was off. Yeah.
I don't want that.
And yeah, I ended up in the ER and I had to stay there and they had to give me antibiotics and all kind. I was there for like a week. So then I told my doctor, "Can we do a different brand?" He said, "No. Once it goes downhill, it goes downhill." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Because I've heard other people have told me that you can just get a different brand, and no, my doctor said no. I don't want to risk it because it already messed with your pancreas, and then it just happened again with a different brand. So I said, "Okay."
They're all basically
So,
the same drug though, right? It's just
but it
different.
was yeah, different brand, but it was working for my A1C. Excellent, excellent. To keep my sugars down and to keep me not feeling hungry. But and so now I'm
Yeah.
back on Lantus. I'm back on Lantus and glipizide and metformin, and it works when I'm dieting correctly. But when I'm not dieting correctly, like I'm all over the place. Like right now, I'm all over the place. I just started eating healthy again today. I said, nope, I'm starting again all up today. So I made a big pot of cabbage and different types of squash and different types of onions and a can of black beans and shredded chicken. And I made a big pot of that. So I got that in a big Tupperware in the refrigerator. And I chopped up some fruit. So I got all that there for myself.
I
That sounds
can't eat
like
any beans.
Yeah. But if I
it
don't
sounds like
prepare it, then
that would give me the
yeah.
shits.
Oh yes, most definitely. The farts and the shits.
Cabbage is just like, I love it, but it just gives me the shits.
But it fills me up. To be honest, y'all, it fills my stomach up. It really does. And if I feel a little hungry, like a little urge, like, oh, I want something sweet or something extra, I'll just go pour me somewhere in a bowl or go have me a bowl of fruit.
Right.
And
Right.
yeah, now like I learned now because like my daughter, she counts calories, and I learned now that you know what, I'm not gonna count carbs because it's too hard. So I count calories, so I know that's below the 1,000 calorie mark. So and that's how I lost the 12 pounds recently. You do counting the calories, and I was counting carbs. I wasn't losing shit. I felt like I was hungry all the time. I wasn't losing nothing, but counting calories, I lose something, and I feel pretty good. I would say I would be I'm more open to fruit than I wouldn't be counting carbs.
I'm the opposite. I can't lose weight if I count calories. I lose cutting the carbs. And I can eat
Wow.
I can eat as much low carb food as I want and I'll still lose the weight.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. That's real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just everybody's body's different.
oh yeah. So I started my eating good today and I feel really good. I feel really good. I just needed to rest today. I really needed that day off to rest, and I did. You know, I may not have took naps and all that, but it felt good just to lay down, you know, and do everything at my own pace instead of trying to rush, do everything.
Yeah.
I needed that long break today. Tomorrow
Yeah.
I'll be up and going. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be up and going. In a little bit, I gotta go wash the baby's hair, and he has long hair up to his waist, so I gotta go braid his hair. And it's hot out here, so it was like 70, 80 degrees today, and it was hot. And he has a lot of hair. Yeah. And I usually like do it in designs and all that, but I'm not doing all that today. I'm just gonna put 5 braids on each side. And just to keep it out of the way, you know, because it's hot.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
It was kind of nice here today. Yesterday it was warm. It was 78, you know, but it was like 50 and 60s for like a week straight. And when got close to 80, you know, I was like, oh shit, it's like warm again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nighttime is cold.
I got rid of my air conditioners. I took them out because I figured, you know, it was going to be snowing here soon. So all I had was ceiling fans, and I kept the door open. And once the sun went down, it started really cooling off. So
Right. I heard that. Shit. We took the AC out of here too. Because it was like running electricity to like 300, 350. That's a 1 month thing, and that's a lot.
yeah,
That's a lot. Because we were running 24/7.
they eat a lot. They eat up a lot of electricity.
Hell yeah, they do. I got a friend. She has solar panels, and she has a 3-bedroom house. And I just seen her, and I was like, "How much is your electricity be running? Because I know you use electricity all day." She said, "Girl, we went and got solar panels. Now we only pay $102 a month." I said, "Oh wow." I said, "That's really good, you know."
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, though. So I'm good with these big fans I have. It's pretty warm out there though. It gets cold at nighttime, but in the day, ooh, it's pretty warm. So it's already, you know, summer's over. Why is it still so hot?
I bought one of those fans like on Amazon. You put it in your window, and it's two little fans, okay? And they're really nice. It was only like $25. You just fit it in there like an AC. But you pull your window down on it, and it brings in the cool air. If it's, you know, if you don't want to use AC at night, you know, and it's
Yeah,
like
we got some of those too.
those are
hmm
nice. I really like those.
But we got these big black ones we bought from Walmart that sit on the floor or like on a sturdy
Pet,
shelf.
like a
Yeah.
pedestal. Yeah.
We got 2 big ones, and then we
Do they,
got
do they oscillate back and forth?
no, no, they're really big though. And then we got box fans in the windows.
Oh, box fans. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my wife
Yeah,
love those things, man.
that'd
We
be too
used to
damn
use
hot.
those. We had this apartment. It had like 16-foot ceilings in it. The first year we moved in there, we didn't have AC. So went and bought like 2 or 3 box fans, put them in the window. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
It was so hot at night, you wouldn't believe it. It was like we're getting an air conditioner next year, and yeah, that
Yeah,
was nice.
I can't do the heat. I gotta have fans on, even at night. Even like in the wintertime, I still keep the fan on low because I'm just already used to it.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
were,
can't be
yeah,
without a
we
fan.
were,
Kind of like helps you fall asleep too. The sound of the
Mm,
fan.
It does. It's like
we
music to
were,
your ears. When I have it off, it's like it's not right if it's off.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Any type
hmm
of air movement is good.
yeah. We had those big fans when we were little. Remember the box fans were all metal and they
Yeah,
really
hmm
put out air, not like those plastic things now.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
Those were the good ones. You know, last year when I bought box fans, I felt like they gave out more air. These new box fans they have this year, I don't know. I just feel like it brings air, but not like the old ones do.
I
Yeah,
sure
you got to get those turbo ones.
hmm
I bought one of these fans at Sam's Club. It's like actually it's not really like for cooling your house. It's like a floor dryer. Okay. It was like $59. This big metal thing, right? And they use it to, you know, like in stores to dry the floors after they mop them and stuff so people don't slip. Well, I
Those are
bought one
good.
oh, this thing's gonna be awesome. You turn around,
Mm-hmm.
all it does is knock everything off your table and shit on the walls. It's loud as shit, and it doesn't even cool your house down.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, this thing sucks. But that was me, like the 25 years old, thinking, oh, this thing's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. But
So loud. Oh god, it was like a jet airplane in your house.
that's how this one is that I have from Walmart. It's loud, but it works good.
Yep. The box fans. I should take those apart and clean them every year because they get like dust and shit inside them, or they're like
Yep.
really dirty.
I clean mine every 2 weeks.
I take them all apart and like clean the fins on the fans and everything, and put them back together.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it looked like it grew up. It looked like it grew a beard.
Oh my god, that's what my son says. Looks like it grew in a beard.
Yeah.
I'll be like, it looks like it's growing hair.
That's what my oscillating fan in the bedroom looks like sometimes.
Yeah,
I bought this thing at Home Depot to clean my ceiling fans with, Tim. It's on this long pole, and it's got these like little, like, I don't know, like optic finger type things. It's like, and you just like you hit it up there and you hit the backside and everything, and you can just. The thing worked awesome. It was only like $9, I think. It's like this fluorescent green thing. It looks like it has little worms, like gummy worms, hanging out. And it like it like attracts. It's like like a Swiffer. It attracts dirt. You just kind of move it across it, and it makes your fan look like brand new.
Wow,
it's really cool. Yeah, because I got a ceiling fan in every room in this house because it's just. Before the AC, it was like really hot in here, and they over insulated. They really did over insulate this house. The attic is way over insulated and everything, and it's just in the summer it'd be a bitch. And it's just like, but once we got the ACs go, because we had to change a couple windows out before we could put AC in, so. Because we had those like crank out windows, and you can't put like a standard AC in there, So we had a window changed out in our bedroom, and then we bought one of these like standalone air conditioners, like at Sam's Club. Looks like a little robot, and it's got a hose going to the window.
Yep,
that thing worked pretty good. That's nice. It works good, so I don't have to worry about heat too much, but. Marvin doesn't like heat, he's got that fur coat, he starts panting and everything. And
right.
So I gotta keep it pretty cool for him. Right, Marvin? Where the hell are you? But so what time's Becca going live? Any idea?
I just talked to her a little bit ago, and she's kind of upset about the cat, so she doesn't want to go live.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
I think she'll come back.
Yeah.
It might be a few days, but you know how animals are. I mean, especially cats. They're so independent. They're gonna do what they want.
Yeah, probably while the weather's pretty. They have a sense of that. They know when there's good weather, and
she's probably having a good time out there. I mean, maybe she was bored sitting inside the house. Maybe she wanted to get out and explore and have some fun, and maybe she got.
we lost Lori.
She's got a mind of her own.
Yep.
Lori left. She get booted?
I know.
Yeah, I didn't boot her.
She'll be back. I'm gonna let you guys talk while I brush my teeth.
You go brush your teeth? Your teeth?
Yeah. And my twofers. I'm gonna brush my twofers, and I'm gonna pee. In that order.
There's Marvin. He's out there again. He's going out the door. He likes it out there. He really does.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just end the stream. How's that sound? You guys are done? You guys want to call it a night or what?
It's up to you.
It's up to you guys. You know, it's like you want to stay on. I'll stay on. I don't give a shit. I'll stay on, but I don't want to sit here and talk to myself. So if you guys want to stay
Why are
on,
you calling it a night so soon?
huh?
Why are you calling it a night so soon?
I'm not. I'm like, I'm throwing it out there. You guys vote. I'll stay on.
I'm just brushing my teeth.
You're washing your teeth.
Just brushing. I'll talk after I'm done brushing, but they're kind of bugging me.
I bought an electric toothbrush off Amazon, and I hate that thing. It hurts. It's like hurts my teeth for some reason. I don't know if I like that thing. I bought it. I used it a few times. It's just like I just don't like it. It's made by Philips. I mean, it looks cool and it's supposed to work good, but I think I'm just so used to a standard toothbrush that I'd rather brush my teeth.
You fancy that way, aren't you? You had to get electric.
Bougie. I'm bougie.
He's so bougie.
He's bad and bougie.
I'm anti-bougie.
Why can't you just get a stick off the tree and brush your teeth?
I remember that live stream you did, but you and Mike did it, and you were talking about the outhouses and shit, and all the stuff they used to find back in the old days to wipe their butts after they were done, pooping.
That's real stuff.
Whenever I see an outhouse, I think of that video.
It's real. You never used one?
Oh, I've used porta potties before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hate those things with a passion.
Yeah, they're gross.
The
nasty blue water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God. Well, hey, man, if you gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I mean? It's just like,
and they're so they're not heavy at all. So I mean, any little burst of wind or anything will knock the daggum things over.
God.
Right. Now, after you watch Jackass, you never want to get in one, right?
God. Tim just brought up this memory. We went to our friend's wedding, and they were like, they're kind of like crazy people, but they had it at this really nice place, and they had porta potties sitting in there, and one of our friends went in there to use it, and while he was in there, we knew he had the shit, and my wife was videotaping, and we went up there and we were like shaking the shit out of it and everything. He's like, "No, don't flip it, please." You can hear him in there. "Come on, guys, please don't knock it over." Because like everybody was dressed up in suits and shit, and he's in there taking a dump, and here's like three of us were taking it, and we're shaking it as hard as we can.
That's nasty.
Oh my God. It was all good. We didn't knock it over or anything, but it was funny. Oh my God. That was a great wedding. Oh my God. Hilarious. Too much alcohol at that party. I'll tell you that. They had like kegs up the ass, and there was like, I don't know, a couple hundred people there, and we were tons of food. I couldn't believe all the food. It was a good time. And actually Terry, I mean, they split up, but she contacted me a couple of years ago. She's like, "Hey, you got that video that you shot at our wedding?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got it." She's like, I'll put it on a DVD for you, and I'll send it to you. She's like, "Yeah, I want to show it to my kids," because her kids were like really, really, really young then. And Then she moved, and I lost contact with her. I couldn't change her number and everything, but that was, oh my god, that's something that would be something I could put on YouTube, and it wouldn't get, there would be no copyright or anything on it. It's just like really funny.
Right?
Oh my god, it was these people were something else. They'd have these parties at their house on the weekend. We go down there and big bonfires, and they had this like huge like trampoline. People would go on there and jumping around and shit, and oh, it was just crazy. It was fun. We had fun times down there. It's like they had cornhole, and
Yep.
it was just a good time. It was good people.
Cornholio.
Yep.
Eat TP for my bunghole. Beavis and Butthead. Oh my
Yep.
god.
I think of that every time someone says cornhole. I think of cornholio.
Yep.
Oh my god. We used to go bowling on Sunday nights after work because we all used to work the same shift down there, and we get out at 7 o'clock at night, and right next door to where we work there's a bowling alley. We go in there, and oh my god, we were just raised hell. I mean, we get drunk and shit, and like, oh my, it was so much fun. It was like everybody would show up. It was good times back then. We were down there watching the race after work when Dale Earnhardt hit the wall. Man, that was like, everybody was like, no way. I mean, the place was quiet and people were crying and shit. It was like horrible.
Wow.
You guys remember that race at all?
Yeah, I remember when that happened.
I vaguely remember it.
Oh my god, we were sitting there watching it. Dale was like, I think he was in like second or something, and got spun around and hit the wall, and we're like, oh shit, and it's like, oh my god, wow.
Hey, Spaceman.
Yeah.
Sweet Like Honey is wanting to join.
Oh, sorry. Thanks. Sorry. Sorry, Lori.
Hey,
Let her
family.
in.
I'm sorry. My dad was
Hey.
calling. He got my son a job.
Did you have to
Oh,
wait?
cool.
So my dad was calling me, so I had to talk to him real quick. And he's all, guess what? I'm all, what? He goes, we call my son Papa. He's all, I got Papa a job. I'm like, where? He goes, at the 99-cent store next to my house. I said, oh, okay. He's going to start on Monday.
Wow.
Your father got a job?
No, my dad got my son a job.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. His very first job.
Awesome.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm. So part-time, so I'm kind of happy for him. I'm kind of excited for him, too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I was yelling this morning, like, telling my son, you need to get a job, man. I get you're going to go to college, for your pharmaceutical tech stuff, but you need a job in between that,
Right.
How old is he?
So I just turned 18.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go enjoy it. Once they learn, they start making their own money and stuff and get that independence. That's all it takes.
Well,
Yeah.
also too, I was kind of stressed out about him and my oldest daughter getting a job because I know I shared with you guys that my husband might be going to jail for what's the baby? Oh, for 6 months. And
Yeah.
I can't do it all around here myself, I could do so much. So I told the kids, like, you are grown young adults now. It's time for you guys to help me out a little bit, So that was one of the reasons why I was screaming this morning, So
There's nothing like
so
getting your first paycheck. That's the best feeling.
yeah,
Yep.
So my son was like, what do I have to pay, Mom, when I do land on a job? I go, you could just pay like the electric bill, or you could just pay like the cell phone bill, I could cover the rent and other things and grocery and all that. I could cover all that, but like certain things like that, because we got some expensive phones up over here. I
Right.
told him I won't be able to do that with Dad being gone, like I'm going to need one of you guys to get a job. So I guess I was screaming so much today about it. My oldest daughter, her college, the medical college she graduated from, the lady reached out to her today and gave her three links, and that's what they're supposed to help them do. We didn't get that school loan, that student loan, so they're not, they're supposed to help them find a job, after college is done. And she's done, she's done, graduated, everything with her resume and her certificate. So their job is to have job placement for them. So she sent her four links today. And when I was in the living room, I was kind of like feeling a lot of pressure, and she came in and she was like, "Mom," she sent me four links and I applied to all of them. I said, "Okay, cool," so that kind of like eased my mind a little bit, And then just
Yeah.
now, I was telling my dad, like, when he came over, like, your grandson needs a job, like he's gonna need to help me, And he was like, "Yeah, I know." He goes, "Well, I'm gonna ask the guy at the 99 cent store. He's my friend." So yeah, my dad just called me right now and he was like, "Guess what?" He's like, "I got Papa a job. He starts on Monday. It's gonna be part-time." I was like, "Okay, cool." He could just go ahead and cover the cell phone bills.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
hmm So that was good news. So God is good, and I feel very blessed. Yeah.
You know, he'll like it.
Absolutely.
So,
That
mhm.
can't be a very stressful job. I mean, we're working
No,
there.
it's not.
It's
No,
probably
it's not.
probably gonna like it.
Yeah, and he's a very smart kid. He catches on really fast. Yeah. So I'm excited for him. And my dad, he makes friends with everybody. And then, like, my husband, he has a steady job now too, but we don't know what's going to happen next month on the 6th when he has his court date, for sentencing, and all that type of stuff. Remember I shared that all with you guys? Yeah. So um
Yeah.
he landed on a steady job, a really good job that he likes too. And my dad got him another job today for the owner of the apartments the building that my dad lives in. He talked to the owner today, and the owner's looking for some painters to paint the whole complex, the whole building, and it's like a three-story building. It's big. So my dad told him, "Well, yeah, my son-in-law, he told him he was a professional painter, but my dad used to have his own painting company, so my dad will guide him into what to do." So my husband was like, "Oh yeah, I could make a couple of bucks doing that." I go, "No, you ain't gonna make a couple of bucks. Painting is expensive. You're gonna make a couple hundreds on that."
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, painting is pricey. So I was kind of happy about that too. So everything's coming together, and
That's good.
yeah, because I get stressed out. I really do. I try to keep everything that I pay a lot here, and I cover a lot of things, but there's just like certain things that I won't be able to do, when he might have to go away, So I tell the kids everything, I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. This is how it's gonna be, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
my youngest daughter, the twin to the boy, she was like, "I don't care, mom, they're not trying hard enough and I want to help you. I don't want you, stressing out. I'm gonna go apply at Dollar Tree tomorrow, and this and that." I go, "All right, if that's what you want to do, She goes, "Yeah, I just want to help you so you're not stressed, so you don't feel like everything's just falling on you." Yeah. So yeah, so that was really sweet of her. But she helps me a lot. She does. She helps me like around the house. She helps me with her youngest brother, picking him up from school and taking him. Like she does a lot around here. She was always cleaning and washing and asking me, "Do I need help?" Now the other one, the 19-year-old and her twin brother. Oh man, you can't get them to lift the dish. Yeah, but but yeah, so I'm kind of glad this one, the oldest one, applied for them three jobs today. So yeah, I told her she needs to take four jobs today. I told her she needs to take up a Spanish class so she just learns the basics, because a lot of them jobs, they require you to be bilingual, and then there's some that don't require you to be bilingual. Like mostly it's up by the hospitals where they don't expect you to be bilingual. And that's why I
Mhm.
tell my daughter, too, like, don't be telling people you're Spanish and black. Don't tell them that. You just tell them you're black so they don't expect you to know Spanish off the top. Because that's where she gets angry about. She's like, "They
Does
just
she
expect me
does she
to
know
know
Spanish?
Spanish." No, she does not. I didn't teach them that, and my mama didn't teach them that. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not that they're like ignoring, because they're Cuban. Their birth dad is Cuban and black, and I'm Spanish and white. So they got a lot going on. But I didn't teach them that. Not even the basics. I didn't teach them. It just, I just wasn't. It was my language growing up in my mom's family, but I just didn't keep up with it, like I should have. So mine is pretty good. It gets me by, with how I speak it. But they know nothing. They know nothing.
Now
Right.
you have
You
a big
know? Yeah.
population, right? You have a lot of Spanish speaking there. Like we have none. We don't have any ethnicities here. We just don't. So like we would never use it, but you have a
Oh
lot of that,
wow.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Hmm.
We have a lot
Yeah.
here.
And
A lot.
it just kind of sucks, you know, like being in the medical field, you know, what she went to college for and graduated and all that, where they want you to be bilingual. It's just like, why? Why? You know? Like,
Right.
like why? You know, and all these little clinics they want you to be, but if you go to the big hospitals, you don't have to be. They give you a Apple iPad that translates everything for you. You
Right.
know, and
Wow.
these little clinics don't do that. You know, yeah. And then my niece, she works in over by the at the hospitals, but she wants to take a step down from the hospital because this other doctor wants her to run his clinic with this other woman, and you don't got to be bilingual there and it's more pay there. So I told her, well, if you take a step down and you go over there where it's better pay, you know, instead of at the hospital, you can hire Faith there. My daughter's name is Faith. And she goes, yeah, I could do that too. So I don't know what she's going to do. And right now, like she was telling me the other day, like, cause my niece does two jobs. She does her medical job and she does the Halloween store job. And that's going to end in 3 weeks. And she's like, Tia means auntie in English. She's like,
Is it?
Tia, like,
Hey,
I'm going to be,
is that
yeah. She's
Halloween
like,
called? Is it called Spirit?
which one does Alicia work at? Spirit or which one is it? Halloween City or Halloween Express? One of those. And
We have
she
a
works there every year. Yeah,
Spirit.
she works there every year. And she's all like, that's gonna run. She was telling me her financial issues the other day. She's like, that's gonna run out in 3 weeks. And like, I'm gonna be struggling again because my husband, he pays all this child support for his first two kids, you know, and she goes, I'm gonna be back on the same boat again, you know. And I'm just like, damn, you know. She's also, I think I'm just gonna leave the hospital and go to the other clinic and go run that clinic with the other girl and get paid way more. I'm like, okay, well, that sounds good. Because
Yep.
when my niece struggles,
Wow.
I help her. I help her when she struggles. I do. I help her. Me and my husband, we help her a lot. And my mom. She has a beauty. She has a house. She has a little house, you know, and it's really decent and nice. But if you can't live there and you can't afford it, you know, when you don't have your second job, like fuck that. I'd rather just go live in a small place and not be part of the struggle, you know? And I always
Yeah.
tell her that all the time too. You know, you live above your needs. You want to be taking trips and vacations and all this shit. And she's always telling me, yeah, Tia, we should go on vacation. Girl, I ain't got the money for that. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't got the money for that. These kids always want something, and I always gotta, you know, buy groceries and bills, and I just don't have the money for it right now. I told her, but the middle of next year when they all start working, then I'll have like a bunch of extra money and we could plan trips. But right now, no. Mm-mm. Not right now. I tell her, you know, we live decent, we live good, you know, but you know, when these kids work, we're gonna be living better. And they like money, so I know they want to work.
Well, who doesn't like money?
Yeah, they love to buy things online. They love to go to the mall and they love to buy expensive makeup. And yeah. And my oldest daughter, I took care of her for a whole year after she finished high school and did her medical college for that whole year. I took care of her, didn't ask her to work. We bought her things and bought her what she needed and wanted. And I told her, now you're done. Now I can't, you know, it's time for you to get a job. Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
always had a job. When I was like 12 or 13. I was throwing newspapers.
That's what my dad was doing. That's crazy you said that. My dad was doing that. My dad is 71. He was doing newspapers and all of that.
That,
Landscaping, got
that's
his own company business of painting, but the
yeah.
drugs and the drinking got the best of my dad and all his wives. You know, he had a couple wives.
I worked for the press. You know, for a few.
Oh, that's right.
When I was in college, I worked for the press. I drove for them, and I would deliver at night, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I deliver, bundles of newspapers. So like all the
Yep, that's right.
gas
Yep.
stations, grocery stores, and it was a
And my mom too.
nice, easy job. You just hang out, listen
Yeah.
to the drive.
Yep.
It was easy.
Yep.
Then, I went back and I got actually I quit my job in 2005 because I was sick of it. I was like, I need a change. So I went
Pretty,
back to the back
pretty
to the press. And, I knew all
amazing.
the roads. I knew I knew where everybody. I knew where all the drops were and everything. And so they made me
That's what's up.
they made me what the hell is an assistant supervisor? I was like making 35K, and I thought that
Yep.
was I thought that was pretty cool, you know. And it just got too much. It was like too many hours, and I wasn't seeing my wife very much and shit. And I was like, you know, I got burned out of it, so I went back to, you know, working in manufacturing and stayed with that for a while, and then I got a really good job, and that you know, it was good. I was happy with that, but I don't like doing the same thing for a long time. I get burned out, you know. I need something different, you know.
Yep. My mom too. My mom's been a caregiver for like over 50 something years. She's been a caregiver forever, forever. So when she retired, she still has one client now, but since she retired, she gets that, and plus she has her one client, so she makes really good money. Hmm.
Hmm.
Right.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, long, long time. Yeah, and that's how she got me into the caregiving too. You know, following her footsteps and all that. You know, and it all worked out really good. You know, in the long run, it's good money, and you know, you make your own hours and all types of other stuff. Yeah, you learn a lot. You learn as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I tell my kids. You know, no, you get school right after high school. I tell them, get your career. You finish college, and then you're going to be making good money. By the time you're 30, you'll have it all planned out. You know.
There's always a
Yeah.
job. There's always a job in the health field. You know, they can't have
Always, always, always.
they can't have enough people.
You know, there's a lot of shortage in RN school and RN in the
Mhm.
hospitals, but it's a lot of schooling. Oh, it's a lot schooling.
My
Yes.
mom went to college.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My mom went to college for 2 years. She got her RN degree, and shit,
Yep.
she's making like, you know, on like on holidays and stuff, they pay her triple time. She's like, "Hey, I'm making 90
Oh
bucks."
yeah.
You know, just
Oh yeah. But you know what hits me is the taxes. Oh God.
yeah.
Yep.
You think you're gonna get this big old check?
They take half.
Hell yeah, they do. Real quick too.
Yep.
Hmm. And at the end of the year, I barely get anything. Yep.
Mhm.
Because you make,
But it's cool. It works out.
you know, I only
It
got like,
works out.
I think I got $300 last year. You know,
Hmm.
for
Yeah, it
income.
works. At the end of the day, it all works out and it all comes together. You know, I don't. I always tell my kids, I don't. You don't work to be rich. You work to provide for yourself and to live.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For
Yep.
Yep. Because
most of us, yeah, that's the
I was a stay at home for. I was a stay at home parent for not too long, off and on, off and on, off and on. You know, and that kind of gets bored after too.
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
I
like
was
to
always
do.
a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, oh, that's nice. My daughter says you're beautiful, Jane.
Aw, thank her. That's very nice.
Hmm. That's the 18-year-old. Yeah, that's my helper. She always helps me. So I always buy her things and stuff because she does a lot around here. A lot, a lot.
That's
She even
rare to
makes
hear
me.
that from a young one.
Oh yeah, she'll even make me meals. She'll make me food and coffee and all that. Hmm. She makes her coffee kind of stiff though, but she makes them. Okay.
Keep you awake.
Yep. Hmm. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get the baby's hair braided, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
Love
All
you,
right.
All right,
Love
Lori. See
Lori.
you in a little bit.
Hey,
Okay. Bye bye.
thanks for coming
Bye.
in. We'll see you later. I always knew how my parents wanted it. Perfect. I remember my dad showed me. He's like, you take scoop for every one for every 2 scoops. What is it? It's like you get 4 cups, and you level it off. And so I always remembered that. It's like 2 scoops equals 4 cups. So 4 cups would eat 8 cups. So it's like, you know, the scooper that comes with the cat with the in the can of coffee. Like, I think we drank Maxwell House in this house. Um, my dad, he switched to Folgers, but I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't really a big coffee drinker, and not until I started working third shift, and then I would have one here and there. And I got into those monster drinks there for a while, and they were good. They would keep me up at night, and
Wonder why.
it was like I was working like 14-hour days. It's like I go in at, I would like my shift would start at 11 as an assistant, and I would go in there, get on my computer because there was like 10,000 emails. You got to do this, you got to change that, you got to change this thing, you got to do this, blah, blah, blah. And people start rolling in around 11 o'clock, and the papers would start printing about 11:30. So you had to make sure, all the changes were made and everything. And it would be like, I think there was like 20 routes. So we had a whole fleet of vans, and if somebody didn't show up, it would suck. We would load the van, park it, and whoever wasn't busy or if they got back early, we send them out and split it up with. It was really, it was like a game of chess. It really was. It was like, it was interesting and it was fun, but it was it was stressful at first, but once I learned the game, it was like, I know this game now. I know how to do it, but I don't really want to do this anymore. I did it for about 2 years. Money was good. It's like every week you get like $900 check. I was like, oh, this is nice and shit. My wife's like, but I never see you. The only time I talk to you is on your, if you answer your cell phone, I know because I was always busy, always busy. And I had to communicate with like 10 different people at the same time and make sure people were backing in at the right time to get their papers for each route. We covered like a 50-mile radius in New York State. We'd go, it was like crazy. And I think I did a pretty good job, and my mentor, my boss, at first he's like, are you good? You think you're going to be good at this? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be good with it. Don't worry. And I was like, he's like, damn, you are pretty good, and I gave him a week off, because he had all his vacation built up because they couldn't find somebody to take over the assistant, position. So, he's like, I got all this time, I got to use it, I don't want to kill you. So if you're like, just call me at home if you need help. So I'm like, no way, I'm not calling you. He was so cool. I would figure something out, it's just like, I was always finagling something, be like, these guys were like, some of them are cool, some of them are lazy, some of them are go-getters, we had new people that didn't know shit, blah, blah, blah. But it was an interesting job. It really was. I learned a lot there, but after a while, it was just too much. And even the money was good. I didn't care, and God helped me, found me a good job. I made really good money after that. And it was zero stress. The only stress was going in at third shift. And I got used to that after a while because they put me on second shift for a long time. Then I got used to that. Then they're like, we need you on third. I'm like, okay, I'll go, and they gave me like, I don't know, some like little bonus type thing to go on third because, they couldn't find anybody to work third because everybody had this and that and kids and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'll do it. I can do third. So
I got an idea.
It all worked out. It was fun. Third shift was cool there because there's only 5 people in the whole building. So, it was really calm. You could blast your music as loud as you wanted and nobody cared.
Hey, I got an idea. Do you guys ever see that Sprite challenge?
With the banana?
No. It was just. Did you ever see that, Tim, on TikTok or anything?
No.
Like, I guess you're supposed to drink like a whole bottle of Sprite and then try not to burp.
Oh my God.
It's hilarious. If you look up the Sprite challenge, I think it was last year or something. It's really old, but like,
Like
wouldn't
a
that
two,
be fun?
like a 2 liter of Sprite.
No, just a small, just one of the a regular bottle, like 20 ounce or whatever.
That
Oh,
would
okay.
be that'd be cool. I
That
would
would
be
be.
all into that.
Watch those videos. These burps are like burps from the depths of hell. They're like crazy burps that people have, and I'm like, I'm not a good burper, but it would be fun to try to see if that indeed works. Like, yeah, you just have to like put it
Right.
into YouTube.
That would be cool.
That would be.
That's a good idea.
Just something fun.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's a great idea. I totally dig that. Yeah.
To see who wants to participate in it, just get a 20 ounce bottle of Sprite. I'll do diet, but it doesn't matter. And you got to try to drink at least half of it in one gulp, and then whoever burps first, you know what I mean? You're out. You don't want to burp. That's the thing. You just don't want to burp.
Right.
If you can down the whole thing, then that's what you're supposed to do.
So
But I don't.
what if you down the whole thing in like one gulp and you burp? What happens? You lose?
Well, we're gonna laugh our asses off for one, but like, yeah, you're essentially gonna lose if you burp.
I might be. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd love to see that. I'd love
Yeah, how much fun would that be? Like,
That would be fun.
to see. We gotta set that ahead for like a Friday night or something, so everybody can get a bottle of Sprite
it'd be like a
and be
Sprite
ready.
challenge night. Yeah, Sprite challenge night.
That
You
would
got to
be
do it on panel.
Yeah, that would be super.
That would be awesome.
That's
a great idea. I love that.
Watch those videos. Pull it up because you will die. You'll roll.
What the hell's what's the challenge with the I've seen the Sprite challenge with a banana. Do you know anything about that?
I think you're supposed to eat a banana and drink the Sprite, but it makes people sick. Like it makes people vomit or something. I'm like, nah.
Oh. No, I'm not.
No.
I would totally be into the Sprite thing though. That would be awesome.
Yeah. I know Becca would probably do that too. We could probably get a whole panel of people to do that. That would be hilarious.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, make a thumbnail for that and we'll do it. What's today? Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Wednesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Okay, so tomorrow will be Wednesday. How about we set it for Friday? Like Friday night. Friday night Sprite.
Are you in, Tim?
I will see what I can do. Now, I might not be able to get the Sprite that quick, but I'll see what I can do.
Do you have a soda period?
Whatever.
If I can't do it this week, then I'll definitely do it next week.
Oh
yeah, I've got sodas, but not Sprite.
Okay, well, if you can't get the Sprite, just use whatever soda you got.
Sprite. It doesn't have to be Sprite, It's like, I mean, they're all carbonated. They're all the same thing, basically.
I don't know if there's something about the Sprite that does it, though, because when you watch the videos, like, I just sit there and go, when I drink, like, my Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke, like, I don't burp like that. It's like evil burps. It's crazy.
I see this girl drinking Diet Coke, and she lets out this rumble like you would not believe. It's like it goes forever. Like she counts on her fingers, like while she's burping. It's funny as hell.
I don't know why I thought of that because you were talking and I was like taking a drink and I'm like, I got to burp because I'm drinking this Waterloo.
What the hell?
Sparkling water.
Oh,
I've never seen that.
It's a sparkling water just with a little bit of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to burp and I'm like,
anything carbonated would work. I mean,
well, they do it with a whole bottle of Sprite and it's powerful burps and like it's hard for them to hold back. And it's funny because when it explodes, it like explodes out. And it's like,
oh, I'm sure.
Well, if worse comes to worse, I mean, it could just be me and you, Jane. It'll be like our little challenge, If
see who could hold it back the longest.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It won't be my proudest moment, but it will be funny.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I like Sprite too. I like Sprite Zero. I was drinking that for a long time. I like that Sprite Zero.
Yeah, that's what I'll use. I'll use Sprite Zero. Oh, wait, Friday. Oh, yeah, I have my physical therapy Friday, so I can pick up some Sprite while I'm in town.
All right.
Sounds good. Maybe I'll make chicken wings for dinner and drink that Sprite, and that ought to be,
Chicken wings sounds so good right now.
yeah.
How do you like your wings, Jane? When you do your wings, what sauce do you like on them?
I don't use sauce anymore because I don't want the calories from sauce. Like, most of the sauces have sugar or whatever, but I don't know. Normally I like garlic parm.
Yeah, I like Frank's Red Hot. Frank's Red Hot. I mix it up with butter, apple cider vinegar, a little bit of soy sauce, and stir that around. It's pretty good. But yeah, Parmesan is good. Or garlic, just garlic wings. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, I like about any sauce really. I love sauces and stuff like that, but
We have
I
this
can,
place. We have this place called Pudgy's, okay, and they make this sweet honey barbecue sauce. I've never tasted anything like it in my life. This is like the best barbecue sauce ever. It's so good. Maybe I'll get a dozen of those Friday. Well, you can't get a dozen now. It's like 10. You get 10 or 20. But 10 would be perfect for me. I mean, I can't eat 20. But
I buy a huge bag of frozen ones at Sam's Club. They're just like raw. They're not processed or cooked or
right,
anything.
right.
And then I just cook my own when I want them. I pull out because Mike won't eat. He only eats like boneless chicken breast. He doesn't like any meat on bones, and I prefer my
Really?
meat on the bone. I think it tastes better on the bone. So
Me too.
uh,
Yeah, I love meat on the bone.
he won't
What's
eat wings. So I
what's a
make
bag
wings.
like a bag of frozen wings at Sam's Club? What's that cost?
I want to say now, I think I want to say it's 20 pounds, but I think I only pay like $29 for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's still good. It lasts a long time. I can get like, I don't know, I might pull out 10 wings at a time, and then it'll last me like 2 meals for that day.
Have you ever heard of Nance's sauce? It comes in a jar. It's called Nance's or Nancy's Red Hot sauce. It's like a
We
wing
don't have
sauce.
that.
Oh my god, that stuff is so good. Maybe I'll do that. I haven't had that in a while. That's one my mom used to buy. Oh my god! I remember the first time she made wings. I'd never had them before, and I was like, "Oh, mom, these are good. I like these." She's like, "Well, you're not getting them every day, so enjoy them now." She would make them like Super Bowl Sunday, I think. My dad was in the wings, and I had never heard of them. I didn't know what the hell a wing was, but I was like, "Oh yeah, these are good." Blue
Yeah,
cheese and celery. You gotta have blue cheese, celery, and carrots. That's what I like with my wings. I don't use ranch. It's got to be blue cheese.
I
Just
got
the
them at Walmart. When I bought them at Walmart the other day because I was hungry, I got those 6 wings for $6, which was stupid. I'll never do that again. But they had little sauces in the cup you could buy for 50 cents. And I went to find a ranch, which I'm not a huge ranch girl, but I was like, yeah, ranch will do. I ended up getting a blue cheese, and then they had a buffalo ranch. And I thought,
oh,
it's not really what I want. So I'm not going to expect much out of it. But I'll tell you what, that buffalo ranch was really, really good.
I bet. Was it made by Marzetti's?
No, it wasn't Marzetti's. It was whatever
Ken's?
brand.
Ken's ranch? Ken's? Maybe that
It
was
was like an off brand, just a Walmart deli type brand, but
okay.
it was really good. I enjoyed it. And I love blue cheese and I love blue cheese dressing, but I didn't like it that one bit. It was so salty and like just didn't
Oh,
taste good. Wasn't good at all.
and the wings were just like regular naked wings, right?
Yeah,
Nothing.
they just like deep fried some wings because I didn't want all that extra stuff on there to affect my sugar.
I don't like breaded wings. I do not like those.
Yeah, they weren't breaded either, so I was good with that.
And we got those at Chinese buffet one time, and they were so salty, and it was just like, oh, that breading just it fills you up. You don't want to eat anything else.
Yep.
Yep.
But I just like my naked wings with butter and Frank's Red Hot or Tabasco, something simple like that, and just blue cheese. That's it. That's how I grew up. That's how the bars around here would make them. Back then in the early '90s, you have like 10 cent or 5 cent wing night. You can go in and
Yep.
get a dozen wings for like under $5, and like especially on Thursdays, there was always Molson night around here. You get a bottle of Molson for $1, get your wings, and you're like good to go.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. It's like $18, $19 now for wings. If you want more than a dozen, like I don't know. Domino's wings, I kind of like them, but they're kind of weird. They're like kind of gummy, but they have a good flavor. But they're not cheap either.
I don't ever eat out. That's the truth because it's so costly that we go to maybe once every 2 months, we might go get a Whopper meal. But like by the time we order that, just the two of us, and it's 20 some dollars,
Yeah.
like it makes us sick just sitting there and eat that because I'm like, how do they justify this? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know. I've been there.
I just can't do that. I know people love to go out and eat and stuff, but I can't because half the time the quality of food is not like what I want to make. I can go home and make it, and then it's just so costly now. Nothing's cheap. Where you used to be able to go to the dollar menu at McDonald's and get you a nice burger, and you know what I mean? Like, forget it. Forget it. I just go home and cook. I'm happy doing that.
Back in the day, I think Wendy's had the best value meal. Like dollar menu. Like you could get like a double cheeseburger or a bacon cheeseburger. You get a chili for $1. All that stuff was $1. And now that's all gone. It's
Yep.
you don't see anything anymore for $1.
Yeah,
They bring back these like $5 menu, these $5 meals. I don't think they're even that great. It's like shit. It's probably cost them $1 to make it, and they're charging $5.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I never eat out. We ate at Sam's Club. We eat every Sunday when we go to Sam's Club. We eat there at the snack bar. We skip breakfast at home. Then we eat when we're done shopping, and we get the same thing. And we got 2 hot dogs, which they're huge hot dogs there. Okay. And
Yep.
we get the hot dog without a bun, and we get a drink with it. And it came to like $3.25 for 2 hot dogs and 2 big drinks. And you cannot beat that. So like it's a win for us, you know what I mean? And then they have free little packets. They have free packets of sauerkraut there that you can put on your hot dog. So I just get a plate and I put that hot dog on it with sauerkraut and put some mustard on it and eat it with a fork. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah, you don't need the bun. The bun is like, I mean, would you eat a bun alone by itself? No. But the hot dog with the sauerkraut, yes. Bread is just like to fill you up, it's like, and it's not good for you.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to spike my sugar. So I'm like, normally they'll have a salad made. They make salads there and they're like really good salads like Caesars and stuff, but they didn't have any that day. And I looked over and I was like, oh, great. I was really looking forward to a salad. I'm like, well, plain hot dog it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. I'm not one of those people that's like, no, I don't want that kind of food. We have to go sit down at Outback Steakhouse today and we have to buy a $60. Our meal's going to be $60. Like, no. I'm way too sensible for that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I've outgrown that shit. I thought it was cool at one time, just to experience things. But once you know what I mean? It's like, I never got any of those places I try, I was like, I never walked out of there saying, God, I can't wait to go back there again. That was the best thing I ever had. It was never
Yep.
like,
Dude, I'm going to spend $60, go to the grocery store and buy some really kick butt steaks. And I'm going to get me the couple sweet potatoes, and I'm going to make my own brown bread. And I'm going to, that 60 is going to go a lot farther than going to
Yeah.
Outback. And then you're going to have to pay a good tip on that $60, right? So
right?
Yep.
Right.
then you're just going to be going, oh my gosh, I can't believe we just spent that much money. So I'll go home and have a no guilt dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing I really liked at Outback was the bloomin' onion. That kind of impressed me. I like that. But their steaks and everything else, like the potatoes and shit. I was like, I can make this at home way better, but I can't make a bloomin' onion
Right.
because I really like the bloomin' onions. But
They got that machine you can buy that it cuts them into that bloom. You can just cut a big onion into that. I think I made it one time. I made it one time for my family and they loved it. But I was like, wow, that was kind of, by the time you got to deep fry it and do all that, I was like, what a mess.
Pain in the ass. My wife had a thing for doing that, and you have to bread it and everything, and it's just like a huge mess. And
yeah, it's a mess to deep fry. I'm not a big fan of it, but
no, the air fryer is the best thing to ever come out. I do love those. Chicken wings come out so good in the air fryer. They really do. I put like 5 or 6 of them in there for about 25 minutes at 390. Hit it, boom. And like I'll marinate them before that too, and put like like that what is it, the Montreal chicken seasoning on it. And sometimes I'll use barbecue sauce. Sometimes I'll make up a little red hot sauce to put in there. But even if I don't want to do that, they just come out so good with the seasoning on it. And
Right.
they're just so good. And around here, you can get like the last time I bought a family pack of wings, I think you get like 26 wings. Okay, it's like 13 on each side. I count them one by one like a doubles too, because I cut them, with the kitchen scissors. Yeah. And I'll like get 3 bags out, Ziploc bags, and I'll put them in the freezer, whatever I don't eat, so I can have some at another time, because I don't eat a lot of them. So like I'll eat like 6 of them and I'll be like perfect. It's like, yep. So good.
they are.
And French fries, they come out good in the air fryer. I know you're not into those. You can't. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. You don't like. You can't.
I don't care. I don't really like French fries anyhow. I've never been a potato girl.
I like onion rings in those.
Yeah.
They make those. Like the curly fries, like from Arby's. There's people that make those, companies that make those. I've had those before. They're okay. They're not like Arby's, but they're not bad. But it's been a while since I made fries. I like steak fries, actually. If I'm gonna eat a fry, I'll have steak fries. But jalapeno poppers are like a new thing. I never got into those when I was younger, and I picked up a box of those. They're pretty good. I like them. You dip them in like salsa. Oh God, that was pretty good.
Yep.
Jalapeno poppers and what else? Air fryers. They're just nice. They're not hard to clean. You just pull out the thing, and I'll put some Dawn soap in there and hot water, let it sit overnight, then just like scrub it the next day and put it back in, and you're done. It's not hard to clean, but
Mine was hard to clean. I think that's why it blew up, because it was like a French door one. And like French doors.
My sister has one of those. Yep. And she says she doesn't like it. It's hard. It's a bitch to clean.
Yeah.
She paid a lot of money for it. I mean, I only paid $99 for mine. That was on Amazon. It's a Ninja, and God, I think we've had since like 2018. I mean, this thing's got miles on. You know what's really good in it is hamburgers. I'll stick a frozen burger in there, and like
Yeah.
20 minutes, it comes out. It's like perfect. Really
Oh.
nice. Yep, burgers and you can put hot dog or sausages, whatever you want in there. It's like the lazy man's way of cooking, but I like it. It's like it works good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used ours every day, but then it just blew up. It just quit working. And I was like, oh no, because it was maybe just a little more than a year old. And I was like, oh, that was a lot of money for that thing to do that. So I just refused. I'm like, I'm not buying another one. I don't want it. I'm just not doing it.
Right.
But I miss it. I really miss it for like when I do my wings, because I'm like, oh, I got to fire up the whole oven to do like 6 to 10 wings. Really?
Right. Yeah, I'll put a bagel in there. The bagel will toast faster in an air fryer than it will in a toaster. I stick it in there for like 2 minutes. It comes out. It's like nice and brown. Just put my butter on it and I'm good to go. Toast, bacon. Take bacon, stick it in there. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah, bacon works good in air fryer.
Turkey
I
bacon is pretty good too.
I bake that in the oven, bacon.
Yeah. I think what else did I put in there? Reheat pizza, like pieces of pizza. Sometimes it can revive the pizza a little bit. But usually when it comes to pizza, I'll just stick it in the oven on a piece of foil on a pizza pan, 350 for like 10 minutes, and it comes out good. Sometimes
I just eat it cold.
I hate cold. I don't like cold pizza. I can't do it.
Really?
No, not cold. I mean, warm room temperature, okay, but if it's like cold, like a day old, I gotta reheat it. No, it's just like when I was a janitor. When I was like 18 or 19, I was a janitor. They used to have these big, huge pizza parties, and we used to have to throw all the pizza boxes away and shit. And there'd be so much pizza left over, like nice pizza with sausages and pepperoni and mushrooms and stuff, and then microwaves. And I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna eat here for free tonight. So I throw it in the microwave and heat it up, and I had free dinner.
Huh.
Yeah. The luxury of being a janitor.
Oh, I lost my gummies. I was going to take them. I don't know what happened to them.
Oh no.
I need my pain relief tonight.
Where do you get your gummies from?
Ohio.
You have to like order them online and shit?
No, I just went into a CBD store or whatever, but just I guess it was stronger than what's legal in my state, so.
I bought CBD oil off of Amazon. It did absolutely nothing for me. I thought it was like garbage. It's got that little dripper. You put it on your tongue to tell you how to do it.
Yeah, I have some of that too. It didn't do a whole lot. It was strong what I bought, but it just did not touch the pain at all. But these gummies are like, I walked in the store and it was all, in Ohio, it was the good stuff. And I walked in there and I thought, well, if they ask for my license, I'm from West Virginia, but I would venture to say they don't give a crap who buys from them, right? So I was like, they're like, well, can I help you? And I said, I want the strongest pain relief you have. And I want no sugar in it because I'm diabetic. So I want like the lowest sugar and the strongest pain relief. So they looked at each other and they were like, they pointed to one thing and they grabbed it and they showed it to me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to trust you. Will this take care of my pain, and is it safe, and whatever. So they didn't say, go home and take a fourth of it or whatever. I knew it was strong. So I was like, Jane's going to be smart about this, and I'm just going to try one little bite of it. And I took maybe a fifth of it that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept waiting. And I'm like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. And then on the third hour, I think I was on a live stream at the time when it kicked in. And I was like, oh, holy crap. First of all, what is this in my mouth? I was like, cotton. I got cotton mouth. And I got so high and I was like, oh no, I don't think I like this feeling. I was like, no. I just wanted the pain relief. And I was like, holy crap. I'm like seeing things. I could be hearing things right now. I'm not really sure what's going on. Tiniest little bite of that gummy. So I was like, okay, these are going to last me a really long time.
Yeah. No, that's funny.
It's not really, because it kind of scared me. I was like, how do people do this stuff? How do they like being high? Because I don't like that feeling one bit. I don't like it.
I think it all depends on tolerance. I mean, it's all tolerance. It's like if you're using it all the time, you're gonna build a tolerance to it. You're gonna get used to it. Then you gotta take more and more and more and more and more. If you're new and you never taken it before, it's like gonna be like, oh wow,
But what is that? Why do people want that feeling? Like same thing with alcohol. I mean, why does that feel good to not be in your right mind? See, I'm not the person who likes that. I want to be in my right mind. I don't like feeling like I'm not in control.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not the person that will ever be that kind of addict. Like never.
Right.
I just don't really have an addictive personality anyhow, but like, I don't like that. I don't get it. Like
the only drug the only drug that I ever felt that I didn't like was THC. And, a lot of my, growing up in my 20s and, my wife grew up with brothers that, smoked this. So she was used to it. And it would just make her laugh and have fun. But, I would smoke some and I'd be like sitting there kind of paranoid, like by myself and just like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Like looking around and like, what the shit? Like I want a beer, but I don't want to drink because I'm already like screwed up as it is. It's like, so I was like, I knew it wasn't for me. I just knew I didn't like that point of no return. It's like you hit that point of no return, you got no choice but to ride it out. And it's like, sometimes it's not a nice trip. You start, your heart's racing and stuff and you feel paranoid and, oh God, it basically, from what I've read, THC like enhances whatever mood you're in. So if you're like revved up as it is, kind of like, me like a lot, I'm like, I mean, I don't act like I'm revved up, but I'm always like, for some reason, I'm just revved up. That's the way I am. It makes it worse. It make my heart race and stuff. I'm like, that's not for me. Like, I have a couple beers, I'm sitting back. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I'm liking that. The music sounds good. I'm having fun. I'm in a good mood. It's like everybody's funny and, it's cool. But weed would always take the fun out of everything for me. I don't know what it is. It just sucked. I don't know. I mean, there's some strands I've tried that would kind of relax me, but it's like far and few in between. It's most of it's like just would rev me up and make me feel screwed up, and I didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm more of a downer. Like I like my beer and I like my whiskey, and that's it. And it makes me feel good. And I never go. I know my limit. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to like feel retarded or anything. You know, I just want to like be relaxed and just like cool. You know, it's like I don't want to be hungover the next day. I don't want to throw up. You know, I mean, I've been through all that, you know, and you know, I just like I know how my drug works, and it's like I got it down to a T, and it makes me feel good. And like last night,
Hi,
oh
Tay.
last oh hey Tay, like last night I was like such a bad mood because that caffeine was revving me up. It had my stomach in knots. I was like really like anxious, and I was like, oh man, I'm like, be honest with you, Jane, I didn't even want to do that. I didn't even want to do that stream last night. Seriously. I was like, I felt like I was like, I got to do this, but I don't want to. But I just felt nervous. You know, I don't like that nervous feeling. You know, I was just like, my heart was racing and blah blah blah, and it didn't matter. I took a few drinks to try to relax, and it wouldn't work because that caffeine. I mean, I'm just so sensitive to caffeine, you know, and it's just like, oh, and I did like I had my dinner, and I thought once I had my dinner and go to bed, I'd be all fine. But I'm like laying in bed, tossing and turning, and I'm like, God, why can't I just go to sleep? You know, and then like I did sleep for a little while, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and I was like, yeah, I feel like shit. I feel like I didn't even sleep, but you know, it's
Tay
like,
had dairy. Tay had dairy again. He didn't learn his lesson. Poor Tay. Was it
lactose.
worth it?
Is he lactose intolerant?
Yep.
Don't they make like lactose intolerant stuff? I mean, or pills or something like
They
that?
do take pills that can help you with that. Or they
Yeah.
do make things.
Like tonight, I feel great. I feel like I'm ready to party tonight. I love it. I feel so good. You know, I like, you know, I'm like back in my normal gear. You know, I'm like, yeah, all right. I feel really good tonight. You know what I mean?
I'm tired. Tim,
Yeah.
how are you writing in chat?
I just take and get on the chat and take and turn off the comments or turn off soft for a minute and write in the chat.
Yeah, see, Tim he's like what do you call that? He's a multitasker.
There you go.
I can't write in chat when I go look at chat. There's no box for me to write.
You don't see it when you're on chat?
No, there's no box there's no box to comment.
No shit. Are you going through StreamYards or are you in YouTube?
No, I'm gone through StreamYards because we can't keep YouTube open.
Well, what the hell? I see it just fine, but then again, I'm on a laptop. But Tim, what are you using for a phone?
I'm using my cell phone.
Samsung
Um,
or just an
Yeah.
Android? Just
Yeah,
an Android, right?
yeah, it's a Samsung Galaxy S5.
What the heck?
Maybe you should download. Maybe there's a StreamYard app you could download, Jane?
I have it.
What the hell? Because I know when I look at my iPhone, I can see the chat and everything. That's weird.
I don't know. Let me see.
I always thought Jane could see the chat. I thought Jane could see everything. I didn't know that.
I can chat with the studio here, but I don't think it's gone into.
But you don't see chat. Do you have it like maybe? Do you have it open all the way so all you can see is the chat? I mean, all you can see is panel. You know, like maybe X out of the panel, and you get a smaller panel. Plus, you get the chat on the side. You know what I'm saying? Because I know on my PC, if I hit like expand on the chat, I see all you guys a lot bigger, but the chat goes away. I can't see that. Maybe that's what you got going on.
Tim, are you just typing in the regular like YouTube stream?
I'm typing in on the comments on StreamYard. Go to your comments section on StreamYard,
Yeah.
and there's a box that says post a comment.
I don't have that.
I think she's got it in expanded mode. That's what I'm thinking. So she can only see the people on panel, but she can't see the chat. But there should be a little X on the bottom of the box where you like see our three faces, and you can hit that so you can see the chat and everything else. If all you can see on your phone is the three of us, then you got expanded.
Right.
I don't see anywhere to change that though.
There's got to be an X somewhere on one of the squares, the corner of the screen. Somewhere there's got to be an X so you can like X out and just. Oh shit! There she goes. No, there goes Tim. I gave everybody instructions how to X out of the stream. Shit.
What happened, Tim?
I was trying to help get the comments straightened out and accidentally X'd out of the live.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do any different because I can't find. Weird.
I don't know. I mean,
I can chat in the studio. That's it. I can only chat in the studio.
What the hell? Oh, the studio. You mean on panel, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, hide chat.
Okay. I just talked in chat, but I have to keep the YouTube part open. It's a whole separate screen.
Should be able to see everything on one screen. Tim, are you seeing everything on one screen?
Yeah.
So, describe. Do you have your phone like this, or horizontal, or vertical?
No, I have it vertical.
Yeah, I have it just regular. How you hold it, like portrait.
Weird.
Yeah, see, mine's two separate screens, but I'm not doubled up. My sound isn't doubled. No echo or anything. So I must have to just keep the regular stream up and the StreamYard screen.
That's strange.
Now, see, I went to whenever Spaceman put his link up, I just went straight through the link, and it directed me to
StreamYards.
StreamYard. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's where I went too, but I don't have that box. It'll open up chat for me, but I don't have a box where I can type in there.
Hmm.
You know, when I watch Frenchie, I don't watch her through StreamYards. I watch her on just, my browser on my phone and my computer. I don't go through StreamYards. But then again, I'm not online with her either. I mean, I'm not on a panel with her either, but because I can see like usually up top is where you see the screen, and below is like where all the chat is rolling. Is that how you see it, Tim, or is it on the side?
No, it's all. It's
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh. He went to check it out again. He'll be back.
Jane's got blue eyes. I got big blue eyes. See them? Can't see them through the glasses, but I got blue eyes.
Barely. Yeah, mine are teal. Kind of teal.
Teal, yeah.
Hard to tell. Very dim in here.
I'm trying to think. My sister's got brown eyes. I think my dad has brown eyes. My mom's eyes are like, I don't know what the hell her color is. It's like weirdish. It's like hazel or something. I don't know how I got blue eyes, but oh shit. Tim's like sitting down there like, hey.
He's knocking on the door. It's like, let me in.
That's right.
Let me in, spaceman, you jerk.
So we can't figure out Jane's issue with her chat.
That's okay. I'll just move over to the other screen and type in there, but you can't hear me when I go over there.
How's your laptop? Do you ever use your laptop at all?
I got it here, but I didn't go on it yet. I brought it in here to maybe get on it, but I was like,
No, I'm thinking about getting a different mic. Thinking about getting like something a little bit different, better than what I have. I see all these people, they have those like big pill pipes, like a pill.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're called, but everyone's buying them at like Best Buy. I was thinking about maybe getting one of those just to play around with, see how they sound. And I want to think about I have these cameras. I got to figure out how to configure them to my computer. They're like really nice cameras. I got they weren't cheap, and they're like they could shoot up to like 4K and stuff. But I know nobody's gonna be able to see it in 4K. But still, I like playing with stuff like that. I was thinking about maybe just getting a mic and figuring out how I can make things a little bit, just better, tweak things a little bit, make it look better, maybe get one of those like lights that has the, like the, like how they use in photography. It's got the little like shade in front of it that kind of makes the light not so hard. Something like that. They're not expensive. They're like $35. Just something like that. Just, for the hell of it. I think it'd be fun. I like playing with shit like that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something like that in the future. Look around, see if I can find a deal.
Yeah, they say to have the light come from the side, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, you got it coming from the front. So, well, that's probably me, isn't it?
Mine's actually in the back. Mine's back here. It's just a little tiny lamp, you know. It's like a little tiny lamp. That's all the light I have. Um, if I turn the light on here, it's like harsh. It's very harsh light, and I don't like it. It just bothers me. But
Yeah, Tim, say something.
Hey,
okay, we hear
It's
him.
me. It's me. I'm getting that feedback, huh?
I don't hear any feedback.
I don't.
Listen to the end when I talk. You can hear it. Did you hear a little bit of that?
No.
Like a little bit
No.
of squeaking.
Do it
Now
again.
there I did.
It's a little bit of squeaking when I talk.
It's like right in your sentence as you end. It's not like after. It's not like it's delaying. It's right.
Let me close this YouTube page that I have open. I bet you that takes care of it. Okay, I closed it now.
It's not like annoying or anything. I really had to hear it. You know, I like had to put because my laptop speakers suck on this thing.
Okay. I don't know. It's still there.
It doesn't bother me. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. I don't know. Maybe you can hear it more, but it's nothing to me unless I put my ear right up to the speaker. I don't know about you, Tim. Do you hear it?
Yeah, that's me. That's the same way with me. I don't hear anything unless I really listen.
Tay gets annoyed by it. Tay, can you hear it? Can you hear feedback? Hope you feel better too, Tay. I feel like after I opened that YouTube page, that's when it started. Well, shoot. Oh, Tay doesn't hear it. Okay, well.
See, I told you it was nothing. It's like it's not even minimal. I wouldn't even call it minimal. It's just like some little squeak at the end. It doesn't even bother me at all.
Okay, I won't worry about it.
Not like when I was having. Oh my god, I couldn't understand what you guys were saying. It was horrible. But I figured out you had to close out the YouTube channel, and that took care of everything.
Yep.
What's today? Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Trivia Tuesday.
Trivia. She should have had. Yeah, I was thinking she didn't have the movie Monday. I was like, maybe you could do the trivia Monday, but yeah, trivia will work.
I'm telling you, we need to do Cards Against Humanity on this channel. We got to do that.
Do what?
Cards Against Humanity. It's a
What the hell?
game, and if we, oh,
I don't know about that.
well, it's something. Let me just tell you, it's something. Google it and see what some of the questions and how it's played. And I don't know if we can do it somehow on here, but if I can modify it and figure out a way, then we should do it.
Cards like CARDS.
Yeah, Against Humanity. It was a big thing, like popular like 10 years ago at least, and it was like, and it's the funniest thing I've ever played, and it can be very raunchy, it can be very wild, but it's you just have to like Google it. Just Google it.
Now, like, how do you do this? Do you have to like buy the game or something?
I have the game here, but like you basically ask questions, but each person really needs to have cards. So like I would have to come up with some kind of modification. We would kind of have to change the game, but if I really think about it, I can probably come up with something.
Where did you get the cards?
I found the game. I wanted it for years, and I found it at Goodwill for $2.99 one day, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm there!" So like, and then my daughter and I would play it, and I think we convinced Mike to play it once with us, although he wasn't really playing. It's like,
Right.
and we laughed and laughed. Emily and I did, but it's hilarious. It's definitely hilarious, and it's just even fun to read the cards. Then we would just sit and read them, and we would just roll because you would too.
Like,
If you
it's fun like that. I'm like thinking like, I was like, with Trivia Pursuit, are you familiar with that? The game Trivia Pursuit. That would
Space
be
Man,
what?
seriously, I'm going to spend a whole week getting you caught up into some modern shit. You are so old school, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but
I am wicked old school.
you are.
I am
You
like
are.
I'm like back in the 70s, I'm like thinking nobody else is with me or everyone's with me.
I like the 70s and 80s. Don't get me wrong.
Or like Monopoly, if we could play Monopoly somehow, that'd be pretty cool.
God, no, that game goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks.
I know,
it's
but
painful.
That'd be something to do.
No, that's painful. That's awful. I want like fast and furious and fun and goofy and laughter.
I hear you.
Yep.
I mean, look at me. I'm wearing Pink Floyd from 1973. I mean, like, who the hell listens to Pink Floyd anymore? It's like
I still do.
I'm wicked old school. I'm like, I'm out of it. Really, I like gave up. Like after like 1999, I was like, that's it. I'm not going any further. I'm just gonna.
I still listen to Pink Floyd.
I don't know.
Yeah, but with you got different ages up here, and it'd be good to try some different stuff that's funny, and it'll be fun to get you into some stuff that's a little more modern and see how you react to that.
I still gotta get that Shameless box set.
Oh, you definitely, yeah.
Oh my God. But I'm telling you right now, if I get that box set, I'll probably be addicted to it, and I'm not going to be on here. You won't see me. I'll come on like 3 months later and say, "Hey, I know everything about Shameless. What do you want to talk about?"
You'd be like, I couldn't come on, Jane, because I didn't know what happened with Debbie. I'll say, I get it.
I wish there was a platform where we could go to and just like watch videos, movies and stuff. I mean, I think Twitch would allow that. Like I could point my camera at the TV and we could watch it, and I'll have conversation on the side. We should do that with OMFW. We should do that on Twitch. Oh my God. She would have movie night and we'd sit there and talk about the movies and shit. It was so funny. Oh my God. She's crazy. Oh my God. It was so much fun.
We can watch movies all the time at home, though. That's the thing.
I know, but to enjoy them together, Oh man.
People don't agree on the same movies, though. That's really hard.
Well, you guys like Shameless, so that'd probably be cool.
Shameless, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, you never seen Shameless? Me neither. I gotta learn about that. Tay and Jane are trying to bring me back into the 2000s.
Shameless is bad. It's a bad show, but it's done really well. That's all I can say about it.
Okay, kind of like kind of like Beavis and Butthead then.
Oh, worse, much
Is it
worse.
on Can I watch it on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix right now.
Maybe I could swing that. That's only $10. But
No, it's
Is it
not.
like Hulu or something?
I think it's on Netflix right now because I have Netflix and Hulu, and I'm pretty sure it's Netflix.
Okay.
Let me look. Look, I got my TV on here. Oops, hit the wrong thing.
why does your light keep going out?
That's my TV.
Oh,
My light's really bright in here, so I didn't want to turn the light on. If I can find Netflix. Yeesh. There it is. Yeah, Netflix, they've raised the prices. I think I'm up to like $17 a month now.
what? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's what they do.
Give me your password and everything so I can watch it for free.
You probably watch porn and crap.
So what? You ain't gonna see it.
Yeah, next they'll be sending me all kinds of weird porn stuff. And Mike will be like, why are they sending all this?
Oh God, no.
They suggest all that to you, once you start watching that kind of stuff. And then that's what they like start filtering to you.
Really?
Yes.
I'm definitely getting it now.
Oh my gosh. Don't do that to me.
No, definitely. I'm Netflix, yeah.
I got like wholesome shows on there and all my Hallmark kind of type movies. And then
Netflix. I'm typing it in right now. Netflix. Watch TV shows online. Show me some tits and ass. That's what I want. I don't care what it costs.
oh my
It's already got my name and everything in there. Oh, cool, because I used to have it.
Oh my goodness.
$6.99.
That's not fair. Why do I pay so much then? I'll not have that.
Six.
Okay, here's a shameless. Let's see if it's the right one. Yep, it's on there. 11 seasons.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Ah, I can watch it. Heck yeah.
Watch like two episodes, Tim. If you don't like it after like 2 or 3, you probably won't like it. And you might say, oh my gosh, Jane watches this? What's wrong with her?
Fandango at home has it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it was from HBO originally or something.
There's three plans to choose from. We got $6.99, $15.49, or $22.99.
What?
Yeah, there's 3 supported devices.
What's the middle plan?
$15.49.
Are they doing that for me? What are you supposed to get for that?
Video and sound quality good, 1080p. It supports TV, computer, mobile phone, tablet. Devices you can watch at the same time as 2. The $22.99 one is you get 4 devices basically, and you get 4K, but I don't have a 4K TV, so I don't give a shit about that. There's ads. I don't care about ads. I'll watch ads. I don't care about that. $6.99 though, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's cheap. Yeah, and you wouldn't have 2 streaming at once. Sometimes we do. We have, yeah.
No, I would never have 2 streaming. Let's see next. What do we gotta do here? Choose how to pay. Oh shit.
Take it out in blood. Choose a kidney.
699. Oh shit. I don't know. What's my card number?
Don't repeat that.
Did you see that? I don't know if you caught that the other night, but we were on Becca's channel and that Pinky came in. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And you asked her, like, what's your age? And I was like, just show us your credit card number to provide proof.
I caught that. Yeah, I did.
I thought that was pretty fucking funny. I was like, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that. That's funny.
Hey, why don't you come up? We lose Tim again.
Oh, God damn it. I gotta go
Watch out for Tim, Spaceman.
back.
Keep an eye out backstage.
I'm on StreamYard. It's okay. I just gotta find my notebook where I have all my shit written down.
We're looking through your makeup. Your makeup looks fine.
Okay, sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar. Here we go. I got it. Okay. Because I don't know where the hell my wallet is. I know it's in this house somewhere, but I can't find it.
Oh, boy.
I don't need a wallet. I don't give a shit. All my stuff is saved. Except for this. Okay. 4429
What are you doing? Stop that.
5100.
Stop it. Oh, come on, Tay. If you fart, we'll rate it. Come on up. You can just push the button to turn your mic off if you have gas.
What the fuck is this Windows security shit?
Uh-oh. Maybe because you're on StreamYard, they don't want you to get hacked or something, or on YouTube.
No, I'm not on StreamYards. I'm on Google Chrome.
You're on damn StreamYard.
Yeah, I am on StreamYards talking to you right now, but I have like many tabs open.
That's what I mean. Maybe because you got that, it's not safe.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I don't even know what the hell my username is. What the hell's my? Oh, okay.
Small boys like me don't fart. Seriously, did you just say that? Everybody farts.
No,
Sometimes.
everybody hurts.
Yeah, I changed it.
Oh, you piece of shit! What the fuck? I don't know. What is my password? God Almighty! What is? Now I gotta find my phone. Where the hell's my phone? Oh, it's under right here. What is my password?
You're in some sort of way tonight, aren't you?
No, I'm totally fine.
I'm fine. Everybody's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm all good. I'm gonna be watching The Shameless pretty soon.
Oh boy, you'll be up all night because it's hard to turn them off.
Hold on a second. Let's see.
Small boys don't fart. That's a good one.
Small boys don't do a lot of things.
I think they do everything that big boys do.
I doubt it.
Why? Why? Small girls do what big girls do.
Not as well.
Size doesn't matter.
I'm trying to think here. Okay.
Okay, I'll shut up. You got that? You got German in you? You far from thinking? Far from nougat? Far from thinking?
Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it?
Are you in? Is it in? Are you good?
I'll play I'll tell you what, I'll play a first episode tonight and we'll do it. And I don't give a shit if it gets taken down. How's that sound?
Oh, don't play it here.
I will.
Oh no, don't do that. Because there are some words and things that, yeah, you don't want to. Mm-mm. It's offensive. Let me just say, that show's offensive to many, many people. Right, Tay? It's an offensive show.
Welcome to Netflix. You've started your membership and we've emailed you the details to Spaceman. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Don't do it. We'll just get off live so you can go enjoy that show.
Hold on a second. You're not leaving that easy.
Oh, yeah. Don't play that.
Okay. This and that. Get here. TV. Game console. Streaming device. Phone or tablet. Okay. Okay. Next. Oh, come on. I can add you, Jane. Jane. Oh, well, I can add anybody.
For what?
Anybody can. I got one person I can add who wants Netflix.
I already have it.
You got it, Tim?
Tim is not up on panel.
Why do they want my date of birth? Come on.
See if you're old enough.
Get over here. You little munchkin.
So they can send to those third-party people. They know what kind of advertisements to send you and all that crap they're going to send you.
They can see my cookies. Right?
Yeah, don't ever show your cookies to everybody. They're going to send you cookies.
Woman, man, or do not prefer to... Oh, come on. I don't give a shit about this. Oh, my God. No. Nothing.
Can't you skip that?
Let's see here. Oh, I do want to see Beverly. I want to see that new Beverly Hills Cop. Have you seen that movie?
No, I wasn't big on that. Those.
I want to see that. What else we got? All this other shit. I don't know what it is. Okay. I do want to see that Beverly Hills. Oh, what else we got here? Oh. I want to see Shameless. Where's Shameless?
Put it in the search bar.
They're asking me right now. Reba's on here. Cool. All right. I'm back.
Yeah.
Back.
Now we create a monster now. He's going to be streaming.
Well, you guys did it, so welcome.
You could hate it. You know, you might not agree with us. You might hate it, but Mike loved it.
I doubt I like it. I doubt it. That sounds like it's right up my alley. If Mike likes it, I like it. Mikey likes it.
It's raunchy humor.
I like raunchy. Raunchy is the better.
What, Tay? What about cookies? Cookies and corn dogs.
Is there any like really good sex scenes in it?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
That's all they do. They're degenerates. That's all they do.
Awesome. Hold on, I got some beer cans I got to clean up here.
As he rolls around the house in his chair.
Rolling around in the chair, rolling, rolling, the wheels are rolling.
Oh my gosh.
What's that song? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all around town. All right.
He's gone.
Tonight's a good night.
It's a good night for him to be gone. Oh.
Will you wait till tomorrow after I watch Shameless? I'm gonna watch. What time is it? Oh shit! It's still early. Tomorrow night, stream is gonna be about Shameless. I'm gonna watch the first 2 or 3 episodes tonight, and tomorrow we're all gonna discuss Shameless. Okay? Will that be a good?
Well, I mean, what if nobody else has really watched it except a few?
I don't really give a shit. I mean, I don't care if I just sit here with you and Tay. Tay knows about Shameless, right?
No, you're chasing Tay away because you're talking about bad things.
What bad things?
Things that Tay doesn't want to talk about.
Like what?
The sex thing.
God, you shitting me? When I was 19, oh my God. That was my favorite topic.
Tay's a good boy.
Well, we're going to turn him into a man.
Oh my gosh. Dude, let's keep Tay being nice and sweet.
No. Tay needs to learn.
Tay, you're not going to go live with Spaceman now.
We got to show him the dark side, Jane. That's all I got to say.
I will kick your lily white American hinder for that.
We are gonna show him the dark side like he's never seen it before.
Don't act like you didn't hear me. You are in trouble. I heard it. You can't ever take it back.
Well, you guys
Don't ever make that mistake again.
I was all nice and innocent until I met you.
Uh-huh. That's a load of crap.
Just say hi. How's everybody doing? How you doing? What's up? How are you? It's nice to see you. Then I met Jane, and everything went like.
Shut up.
Right, Marvin? Jane's a bad influence on me, huh? He's looking at me. He's staring at me.
Yeah, he's saying, keep running your mouth, big boy. You're going to see exactly.
He's like, Dad, have another one.
He's got to go. Hey, go poop. That's what a mother tells their children first when their stomach hurts. Did you poop today? Go poop. Right?
Prune juice. Prune juice helps that.
Ew, it's disgusting. Apple juice will make them go. And watch your milk consumption. That just reminded me of something from Airplane, the movie. What was it? Take the dog out. Something. Leave a note to the milkman. No more cheese.
I don't remember that.
Put the kids in bed. Let the dog out. Yeah.
Who said that? Was it the guy with the gray hair? That was like the main
Yeah.
guy at the airport.
I think so. He was talking to his wife.
All right, I'm gonna show you something here. Let's see. La 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 la. Oh, I got it. Shut up. God. All right. Select TV shows or movies to find the kind of entertainment. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I know this shit. Done. Okay.
Ouch.
If Shameless is not on here, Jane, I'm sending you a bill for $6.99.
It's on there because it's on mine.
Oh,
They're just the. Yeah, it's on there.
I'm seeing it. Okay. Present. Share screen. Boom. Oh, entire screen. Okay. We can do that.
You drink water? Tay drinks water. What'd you have, Tay?
What the hell is that?
What?
Do you see this screen?
Yeah, it's like infinity. What'd you do?
Oh, no.
I'm gone.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
You done did it now. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at whatever.
I was trying to show you something.
We're back. Yeah, spaceman, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Quit screwing around, man.
You see that?
What is it? It's so small. Oh, boy.
All right. I'm done with this. Hold on.
Here we are again.
I was trying to be like a professional streamer, but that's not going to work. Okay. Well, I do have it, so that's cool. And it's only $6.99 is not a bad deal. I mean, $6.99 shit. I mean,
that's super cheap.
Hey, I can't complain. It's 1080p. You know, I can get it on my TVs. I can get it on my phone. I can get it on my. Well, I don't have a tablet anymore, but
yeah,
that's cool.
Now you got something to do. You're chomping at the bit to watch that first episode, aren't you?
Yeah. Well,
I don't remember if I got into it on the first one, but it was very, very shortly into.
The first one is a pilot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get introduced to the whole family.
Right. I'll watch a few of them. I will. And tomorrow night we're going to talk about Shameless. So be ready for that. I think that would be.
Oh boy,
that's actually a great idea that you and Tay came up with. Telling me about these shows I've never watched before. Maybe I'll one night we'll talk about Shameless. One night we'll talk about Breaking Bad. One night we'll talk about Orange is the New Black. You know, you guys keep telling me, well, whatever you want to talk about, and we'll that's pretty cool.
Okay, Tay. Hey, Tay will come up tomorrow, he says.
Hot dog water. That was awesome tonight. I love that. That was funny as shit.
Have
You
the hot
built like
dog water ready.
Mama, you built like somebody that drinks hot dog water. That was funny as shit.
The
I
kids
really,
have the best comebacks nowadays, don't they?
I didn't know he had it in him. Really, I really didn't know he had it in him.
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah,
got it.
that's cool. I like it. Keep bringing that, Tay. Yep.
He's very creative.
What's another good one? You were talking about a lot. Anarchy, that one show, what is it? Anarchy Sons of Anarchy.
What?
Anarchy. Sons
Uh,
of Anarchy, you said you like that? I
yeah, I
see.
like that.
I never watched that, but I saw I did see the previews for that. I didn't know what the hell that was. It looked like kind of like a biker movie. I'm not into bikers, but
Yeah, it was bikers. I liked Weeds. I liked Weeds a lot. That was a show. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's super good.
all right. Um, let's
Very
see.
popular.
And you said the new black is good.
Yeah, very good. Not something we'd want to talk about because it was just, I don't know. It's a lot.
Okay. Okay. See, then
I watched that.
these names stick in my mind, but I'm like, I never really indulged into it. It's like sometimes I know I get addicted. And I don't want to get addicted. I want to do other things and not just sit there and binge all day on one thing. But I did do that with
Shameless.
Cheers. With Cheers, when I had Netflix, I watched a shit out of Cheers. And 70s show, I like that. That was pretty cool.
I never watched that.
No?
No.
Oh, the father was wicked funny. I thought he was funny as shit. I loved watching that.
I never got into that. I tried, but it just wasn't my thing. I didn't really like those characters and stuff.
Ghost Adventures is on Netflix. I might watch some of that.
I don't really do that stuff either. I don't like any of that ghost stuff.
I did. I like that. There was a show I gotta find after that was really good. It had a medium. Like this lady was a medium, and it was a retired cop from New York City, and they go to these houses that were like haunted. Oh my god, it was like that was a great show. I love that one. I haven't seen that in a while. Maybe I'll cancel my cable if Netflix is good. If I'm loving this, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't do cable. I just stream because you can watch anything you want between YouTube and Netflix, and then I have Hulu, so like just that. I barely ever watch Hulu, but Mike has some shows on there he likes to watch, like WWE and some
Right.
car things. But
I had the Hulu, the big package, where like get all your local like cable channels and everything. I was like $60 a month. And I did like that, but I wasn't watching it. I kind of like got bored of it. I wasn't watching. I was like, "Why am I paying for this?" So I canceled it. But
yeah, we haven't had cable for years, and I don't really miss it because I watch like a ton of things. I get a ton of channels. So,
do you guys have an on-air digital box where you can get like the free channels through like an antenna? Like the old days where people used to have antennas on their TV and they could just pick up like the local channels and stuff.
We do have an antenna on top of the house that we bought separate, and it's digital. Yeah.
Oh, so you can watch like local channels?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Those are pretty cool. I bought one of those. They were like 35 bucks, but I don't have the antenna on top of my house. I got that little one that came with it. And it kind of works, but it breaks up a lot, and I was getting frustrated with that. So I was like, fuck this. I'm not watching that.
Oh
Forget it.
no, we had to get a good one because it's so windy up here. So I think it was around $80 or something. And it's super nice. We get a good
Yeah,
many channels, until like the bad weather comes in. But
right.
we hardly ever watch that because we watch a lot of YouTube and like
Yeah,
his Hulu, and
right.
we have Amazon Prime. We get that. So between
Yeah.
that and then Netflix, not so much anymore because there's never anything new on there. I'm not as thrilled, but I still get it just in case. And then
I
my
don't
son pays for Peacock, so he shares his Peacock with us.
Amazon Prime is cool for certain things like I don't find a lot to watch on Amazon Prime, but like I have like what do you call it? Like a cloud storage with Amazon where I have all my pictures and a lot of like shitloads of music. So I can like pick whatever I want to listen to wherever I am, and listen to it on the phone or the computer or the TV or see the pictures and stuff. Plus they have like I bought their game controller so you could play like Flappy Birds and stuff. You ever do that? Then again, I'm talking like 1970, so
You're something.
people are like, Jesus Christ, what hole did you crawl out of?
I was telling Mike I was like, Spaceman still has a big stereo system. Can you believe that?
My mom looks at it. She's like, you know, this shit takes up so much room. Why can't, why? She's like, I listen to my music through my phone. Why can't you do that? I'm like, because I don't want to do that. I don't like it. I'm like, I'm stuck in like 1975. I want my music. I want it on record. I want a big ass record that's old and shitty, and that's the way I am.
Yeah, I mean that's
I don't have a VCR. I mean, I do have a VCR, but I don't watch VHS tapes anymore. But I should. That would really be good for me because
that's cool.
I got hundreds and hundreds of VHS tapes.
Oh God, not the VHS too. Now you need to get rid of that. Nobody has VHS anymore.
I know, but these I can't get rid of them. My mom's like, "Do you watch these?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Well, why don't you just get rid of them?" Because I don't want to. Maybe someday I'll watch it. She's like, "You're not gonna watch these things."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like DVDs are like outdated now too, and I have like a whole bunch. Like they're actually behind me, but like yeah, we don't even watch them anymore. So it's like why? I don't even know why I have them.
I love DVDs. I got a bunch of those, and Blu-rays are actually like beyond my time. I have some Blu-rays, and I have a Blu-ray player, and I don't know where the Blu-ray player is. I gotta find it somewhere. But I do have Blu-rays, but I have shitloads of DVDs. I do. I used to buy them at Walmart. You go to Walmart and just like buy like 4 or 5 at a time. I was like into it. I was like loving watching DVDs at night.
You
But
do know you're well on the way to being that 70-year-old old man that's like so old school and sits in. Oh my gosh, you're like what I accuse Mike of being. Like I'm always getting on him. Like why do you do things so old school? And like I'm always getting on him about that.
I am old school, but I'm also new school. I do.
Where?
Let me think.
Let me think.
My mom's like, we used to listen to records in the 70s. So it's like, why are you into it? Why do you like this? It's stupid. They're so big. They take up so much room in your house. And I'm like, it's my house. Like Eddie Murphy on this is my house. I'll pay for this motherfucker. This is my house. I don't care. I do what I do and I like it and I don't care. And that's the way it is.
That's right.
It's like I got an air fryer. That's kind of like makes me new school, right? I mean, air fryers are pretty new. I got one of those. Trying to think. Oh, I have a watch. I have a smartwatch. That makes me kind of cool. But I don't wear it because I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it feels on my. I got this Apple Watch I bought. I just don't like the way it feels on my wrist. It's like I don't know. It's kind of stupid too because it tells me like every 20 minutes to stand up and get some exercise. So I just I put it in my dresser. I'm like, I'm done with that thing.
I see. So you're just like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I just took it off, put it in my dresser. I'm like, well, if somebody wants one for Christmas someday, I'll send it to them, but I don't want it. I'm not wearing this fucking thing anymore. It's annoying. It's always like, every time my phone rings, the thing goes up, the watch goes off. It's like answer call, or every time I get a text or something or email, it goes off. I'm like, this thing is so annoying. It's like worse than a phone. I think cell phones are annoying. I want to go back to the day where everybody had a pager. Remember pagers? I love pagers. Oh, they are so cool. Because you couldn't answer them. People could page you all day long, but you couldn't page them back. And it's like, yeah, I see your number. I see your number.
Oh my gosh.
When I get to you, I'll call you back. Those were convenient. They were nice. It's like you knew who wanted to talk to you. Well, you were not obligated to answer the phone. And in like now, people call you on the phone, and if you don't answer, they know you're there. They know you're seeing it, but you're not answering. So automatically, you're a jerk. And it's like, no, I don't like cell phones.
Is there something in your water or with New Yorkers that you just don't like people generally? What is that?
No, I do love people, but I don't like being bothered. I don't like being told that I have to answer my phone.
Okay.
And it's like, people don't understand, maybe I don't feel like answering the phone. I'm in the middle of something, or it's not that I don't like you. It's just like I'm not in the mood to talk, and I'll call you back if I feel like it.
I will give you that because my hubby will get a phone call maybe once every 2 weeks, and he'll say, "Oh, who the heck is that?" And he'll just throw a fit when it rings, and I'm like, "Why do you have a cell phone if you don't even want a phone call once every 2 weeks? Like, what the heck?" Because he literally wears it on him and uses it as a clock, as a watch. I'm like, I don't get it. Just get a watch.
What it is. It's like a watch and a calendar. It's like, something to do when you're in a toilet. It's like you're like to look at the sports, see what the news and what the scores are and what the weather's gonna be like, and you don't even look at the text. You just kind of look at what interests you, or look on YouTube real quick, see what's on there. But when you call me, I answer. So
look at Tay's comment.
I'm right back on that. I'm gonna call Jane, but she's gonna have to wait a minute.
Look at Tay's. Tay said he's gonna get a shirt. Look at what he said. I can't even get my statement out.
I'm Spaceman Jane. Don't forget it. Don't you forget that, Riddle.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
here to influence the world.
not gone so well, is it?
Well,
I don't. I don't want to be an influence.
it's just once I played a DVD and a nasty scene came up, the TV was really loud, and my mama heard and screamed my name.
I could hear now. Tay.
Oh my god! Here's a funny story. I was at the bar one night when I was like living with my mom. Okay, and my friend up the street, Shannon, she was down there, and we were like, we're just hanging out, drinking it up, and stuff. And I was like, hey, you want to go back to my place and watch the movie? She's like, yeah, that sounds good. I'm bored. So we went back. And I used to have this like home theater, like a little home theater system I set up downstairs. And we were sitting there watching this movie, and we were eating. I remember it perfectly. We were eating Philadelphia cream cheese on crackers, and we were watching this movie, and you know, I don't know. I think we were both kind of out of it, but anyway, we fell asleep, and like 5 o'clock in the morning, my mom's yelling down the hallway, down to the stairs. She's like, hey, I got to go to work. There's a yellow Cavalier behind me. Can you get somebody to move that car? And I'm like, Shannon, you got to go up, move your car. My mom's got to go to work, She went up and everything. And I thought my mom was going to like ream me out when she came home from work. But she was like, she seemed like a nice girl, blah, blah, blah. Nothing happened. We just like watched the movie. I think we were drunk and passed out. It was like a nice, simple type thing, but it was funny,
Nice, simple type thing. We got drunk and passed out. That's nice and simple.
There was no, no naughty things going on. It was just like she grew up like 3 houses from me, and one of these people we're always at the same party and stuff, and we always had fun. She was funny, and we were watching the movie Heat. It was like a drama. It had Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, but we were just like, I think we were just kind of out of it, and I probably let her down. She's probably like, oh, dude, you're fucking shitty. She's like, oh, this sucks. No, it wasn't like that. She was cool. That's fine. I still talk to her and stuff. She's married and everything, but it's the good old days.
Yeah.
I just, for some reason, I always remember that story. It was on the weekend, and my mom had to be at work because she worked first shift at the hospital, and we were like passed out. My mom's like flashing the light. That's when my parents used to flash the light. There's like a light switch at the top of the stairs, like if the music was too loud, they flash that light to tell us to turn the music down, Well, she was doing that, and it wasn't working. She's like, hey, I got to go to work, blah, blah, blah. Car behind me, wake up. I was like, oh, shit. And at that time, I was like, oh, my God, my mom's going to know you were down here all night long. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, nothing happened. It was cool, so I was happy. It was all good. I got away. I was in mom's good graces, so.
Oh, we wouldn't have been. There was no spending the night from any opposite sex. There was no drinking in the home. None of that stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, no way. No, no, no.
See, my dad he was against that shit. He was totally against it. And my mom would like, she wore the pants in the house. She's like, oh, just let them do it. They're fine. They're not going anywhere. They're fine. Leave them alone,
Mm-hmm.
So my dad would listen to her, so my mom pretty much had my back there for a while. probably like 17, 18. As long as I kept my grades up in school, we get away with murder, but
Hmm.
the good old days, boy.
We do too much reminiscing on here.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's fun.
Yeah, too much of that. I don't need to live back there in that past.
Yeah, okay. We won't talk. We won't.
Some of those days weren't so great back there.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago too.
I don't dwell on the bad days too much, but I do like the good days. I did have some good times, but
We got to get some people up here talking.
who the hell's in here? There's 2 people watching. Riddle's here, and
Well, I don't know, somebody else, but they don't want to talk. So
Becca, she's probably out like a light, right?
yeah, she's not feeling too well. Oh no, I'm going to be hitting the sack because my neck is killing me now. I need to lay down.
I'm gonna watch Shameless.
Okay, have fun. I'm going to go wake up my hubby because he needs to get to bed.
Jane, thank you so much for coming up. You made my night. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Tay,
Somebody who just commented. Oh, it's Marissa.
Have a good night, Marissa.
Hey, Marissa. Hope you're winning.
Thanks for stepping in. Love you, Riddle. Tay.
Love you, Riddle.
Jane, love you guys. I'm out.
I just called him Riddle.
Tay. You guys take care. All right.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
See you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Bye.